Well, we definitely
I
got the
also got another
live
notification, Oodie, from that Boruto Discord saying they got the
from
English
the
translations, but there's that first one I found
library.
as well.
Okay, well that was
Which actually, funnily enough, the one they posted is the one I already found. So, all right, there you go. It's the same one.
all right. Well, that's a great start to stream. Being interrupted like 3 times in a row, I'll take it. It wouldn't be a walkie-talkie stream otherwise.
The walkie-talkie way for it to be as confusing as possible.
That's been my favorite, like, trademarked thing that we've done. The walkie-talkie way.
Well, it's the walkie-talkie way.
It's so good, bro.
It's the walkie-talkie way.
Yeah. You know, since it's the walkie-talkie way, let's talk about Poppy's playtime. No, just kidding.
No. We need to get
let's not talk about this chapter. On this chapter reaction, that we're gonna speed it right. We're gonna start with another series.
And just to confirm, we're live. What's up, John the Maven?
Tonight is the night to do that.
And Strider, hear you in Paradise. Well, to be fair, Kamui, tomorrow would definitely be the night to do that.
Well, tonight would be the best night to do theories, and tomorrow would be the best night to do reactions. The only problem is we can't do that.
Yeah, I theorize it's gonna end. Okay. So I guess just sharing my screen here. This is for the Burrito 2 bleu vertex capture churchy wine blind reaction. You make your own protein powder
because of the. I mean, how well? I mean, we could try turd-tee this time. I don't remember how well they've used it last time, but we might as well test it. What do we have to lose at this point? It's not roof tile like shirtkin. It's not gonna pop up anyway. No, I was thinking like turd, like TURD.
Oh my god!
Like
two separate words.
No, do tree fitting.
Like that.
Tree fitting.
With a space, I think it's space would be better.
How about with a hyphen or whatever it's called?
Sure.
that's a walkie-talkie compromise.
It would be really stupid. It would be really dumb. But in parentheses after one, again, I want to preface this by saying this is the dumbest thing we could do, which is why we should do it. After one, in parentheses, you could put kenobi, ?
I'll just do it for you. Otherwise, I would never do it, but I'll do it for you.
But a question mark at the end of the I.
How's that?
Oh,
for our Star Wars fans out there. Also, your description as chapter 28 spoilers.
Oh, is it really? Here's there's 30 down
and
here.
The other parts is 30. And then you have below that 28. So.
Well, to be fair, these are the whatever these are, the hashtags. These don't really matter anyways. But I'll just update them.
I know. They're like just defaults. They probably don't make any difference. But we can ask the scammer guy when he comes on live.
Okay.
We'll get as much as we can out of him first.
Got everything else.
All right, also fix your first sentence at the top of the description that match the title.
Oh my gosh.
You should keep it. You should have kept it the way it was. Because it's funnier that way. No.
Wow, I can't type. Well, John the Maven, would it make you feel better if I'd say that you did indeed type? In reference to making our own protein powder?
Perfectly.
Well, little do you know, John the Maven.
You could. He's asking you. Like, the character you. Could you
make your own protein powder walkie-talkie way? Oh, walkie-talkie way. That's funny. Walkie-talkie way.
So, walkie-talkie way is actually fun. Okay, I'm just now... Okay, oh my god. Because of Angus, I'm registering for the first time after reading it like 3 times out loud that was a joke.
Yes.
Okay, I give up on telling my protein powder story.
What we can do then is we have like a little edit every time he states the walkie-talkie way. We can show our walkie-talkie way.
Yeah, exactly. Put it on screen. Like a little.
Okay, John, this is actually kind of funny. Well, John, did you know that in Naruto, the chef of the barbecue place wears an apron with a giant Q on it. Just like the English letter Q. They just have that. Ignore the fact that there's no BBQ on like the sign for the barbecue place. They spell it out in the Japanese kanji barbecue. I don't know how that got through. That's definitely a Miss And topic.
Was that an English dub change? The Cartoon Network one, to be specific.
Oh, Kamui, the American versus Japanese moon was like my favorite part of the last podcast or whenever it was. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I forgot what we said, but I remember Miss And was loving it.
Yes.
I talked to Miss And for a little bit afterwards, just showing her some stuff.
Yeah, sending the...
I explained to her Fabrino's introduction to the server.
Oh, that's good.
I sent her that video.
Yes. Okay.
She was caught up on that lore.
Getting the chapter pulled up here. We'll do this. We'll do that. We'll do a little bit of... This feels like inverted.
Okay,
this is crazy.
Hold on. Yeah. Is this how the cover is? There's no way.
Yes.
Or is that like an edit from the leakers?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, because Kamui, you posted this, and I saw this, and this was hours ago at this point when you posted this, and we're just now realizing that it's like
me at all, but it looked normal when I first looked at it.
Exactly, it looks normal here too.
I don't remember it being like that.
Right? Yeah, I think it's because we're just like, we opened it to be big.
Because when it zoomed in, it's more noticeable, but like I just didn't even realize.
Same. It's like that's crazy.
Not to look at anything too much.
That's crazy how we went through the exact same.
Honestly, it's probably largely because we were trying not to actually look at it.
Oh god,
I completely agree. But Kamui, shut up.
Yeah. Well, actually, hold on. So, like, scroll back up. So, on one hand, I do think it's really cool, the idea with this cover thing. But I don't think this was the way to execute
it. How would you have done it?
Yeah, the execution.
Well, it just looks kind of wrong. I don't know. It just looks too... You're cutting into Ada, like, too much. Not in the... I mean, it's hard to... Okay, so a good example, I guess the best example here, which almost makes me wonder if this is an error. Hold on, what is that? That's an R. No, it's not an error. Okay, but you see how, like, her elbow, the pointed elbow, how the lines stop there? They're kind of, like, behind her elbow. So part of the reason is because it's the R, and that's why they're doing that. But that's, like, a good example of weaving it into, like, if there was a way to do it, like, for example, both arms were in front. If you kind of did some, like, front-back thing to where maybe her hair is in front, but then her body's behind the letters. You kind of go in like a cooler way. It just feels like, if, for example, just cutting right into her chin, like, it just feels like, my point being, it doesn't feel like Ikimoto, obviously she's drawing the letters the way he's drawing the letters, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like he tried to fit Ada around the shape of the letters, but rather... he just stuck the letters onto Ada, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like he's trying to blend it in with the art, but, like, he's just doing the Photoshop with the letters on top of Ada kind of thing.
Do you think it would be better if he added, like, an outline around it with another color, similar to what I'm failing kind of to do here?
Filled in the gaps, you mean?
Yeah, whatever color, whatever, like, length or, like, width of the line. Do you think, like, what I'm doing would make it look better? To separate, because right now there's zero separation between the background and the.
So if
maybe even like
it doesn't work where her face is, that looks bad regardless. The like red one you did by her hand, I do think worked pretty well. Let's see how some of the other ones look.
Yeah, something like this, I think. Probably well, okay, the white wouldn't work for here, but we could try blue.
Yeah.
This is a light blue. I think a darker blue would probably work.
Leg area in particular.
Oh, her leg area? Okay, yeah, we'll try. Okay, black's not gonna work. We'll try a darker blue.
Boruto blue.
Well, it's not gonna work because of her hair, but.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, he probably would have picked the same color for each one.
I
feel
agree.
Like we're just kind of just playing around with which color we like best at this point.
Yeah, exactly. White might work best.
These bigger gaps is where it gets really tricky, though, because like the gap is so big, it's just gonna be there regardless.
Yeah. So I don't even know if like the outer part of it even needs it. More of just like the inner part probably would benefit from it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it does kind of help, but that's mainly because it's just minimizing the gap in a way.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I feel like the real... I mean, low-key, though, I do... Aside from the randomness of the coloring and the obvious quick, dirty work color job, I do generally kind of like this better. Not gonna lie. Like, if Ikimoto intentionally did what you're doing here, I think this would have worked better. But the real issue is going to be between, like, her head and her neck, her, like, the O and the R. It's between the letters rather than, not the in the middle of the letters, but between the letters. That's
honestly,
because, like, look, actually, I'm not going to lie. When you just did what you just did here, it looks like you took 4 PNGs of, like, an Ada head, an Ada mid body, an Ada lower body, and an Ada booty PNG and just put them stacked on top of each other. Like you're building a Lego set or something.
Type shit.
Yeah. You know, I just like
honestly, I think the only thing the base image is lacking is shading. Like if it has shading in the official release, then it'll make it like 100 times better.
So Kamui, what would you think
okay.
Instead oh yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was thinking of this idea. So you look at the left versus 2 blue vortex. Mm-hmm. So this isn't going to fully work, but I'm just going to use the 2 blue vortex part as my example. If you see how he didn't draw all of Ada's white shirt there, just do a crappy coloring job of white in between here, just to kind of illustrate the point. So where her shirt should be, just do a quick little
I'll even do
white fill
a lower opacity to make it probably a little bit easier. Probably should have done a higher.
Yeah, the idea, and do it like where you see the blue vortex too, like where her shirt should be.
Yeah.
So the idea here is to say you have her shirt, her blue hair, and it's gonna fall onto her shirt in a way that spells 2 blue vortex, kind of like what we got going on here, but yeah, obviously be prettier. That would work really well for that 2 blue vortex. So if hypothetically you could do the whole thing with her hair, I think that'd be cool. The problem is, I don't know how to do the Boruto thing without just making Boruto smaller, which is an option. But
but yeah, that was basically what I was gonna suggest, kind of. To where what I was gonna do is just fill in the insides of the letters. Let me turn the thing on, but like all the way. So this is just completely bolded in. For this, I'll just do this kind of quickly, but it would probably be something similar to like, you get the idea, something like this.
Yeah, so you just wouldn't have... The only problem is, like, okay, how are you going to differentiate your B versus R and stuff? Like, you just got to guess what it is, I guess.
Yeah,
you get the idea, but something like that. I'll just screw it.
Yeah, you just do the quick job.
Yeah. I'm just curious what this
is
gonna look like.
Zoom out, we'll see how it looks, generally speaking. I wouldn't even worry about the pink. Just
okay. Yeah, it's good enough. The orange is pink enough.
Yeah.
Orange is the new pink.
Okay, we'll do white this. Technically a little bit wrong here, but good enough. We'll just boom and boom.
Oh, that looks terrible.
You're making it's fine. We're just trying to see how this looks, holistically speaking.
Yeah. Let's just zoom out a little bit.
I think that's enough to illustrate the point. Oh yeah, you need her chin.
Exactly.
This is one of the big parts.
This looks so bad.
But does it look better?
No, it looks worse.
Well, pretend if I did it
wait till it's zoomed out.
Yeah, just,
yeah, I mean,
well,
it's more the concept here.
Yeah.
If you did it good, then yeah, it would look better if like she was on top of the whole thing.
I mean, it's kind of funny, but I mean, low key though,
it's kind of cool.
So like it does look better, with the main caveat being the letters don't really work now, because if you filled in the hair, the BOR just looks the same letter.
I feel like the only way to do it would be to have the separation between the letters, but you can fill in like the other parts here. Yeah, so everything.
But then obviously,
here,
like the separation between Ada's chin there is like one of the big weird ones. So
that's true too. Yeah.
That's why I feel like the only real way to do this is like, if we can ignore the B in the top, like if you had her first hair curl, so it's like the first big curl of her hair, it's in the O right now. If you just like, this is gonna look stupid, but can you try to make a B in her hair right now?
Well, one thing I was gonna suggest, instead of the same color, you could just do a stylized B, something similar to like this.
That's not bad.
I don't really like that either.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a circle. It could just be more like
it could be just doing that again.
Try
to make a B out of her hair.
A B out of her hair? Let me just go back.
Yeah, like the first, like each of her hair curls on the right is spelling Boruto, and then each on the left is spelling Two Blue Vortex, kind of idea.
So wait, what am I doing?
Okay, you see how earlier, like before you start doing that, I was saying if you filled in her shirt and you had the hair spell Two Blue Vortex. Do you remember that? Kind of like how it is now.
Okay, so
the difference being, okay, so like a Two Blue Vortex, especially the word blue in the middle.
Yeah.
If the letters were based on the blue, so there would be white in the L where it's not the L. So the L is specifically like the blue part, if that was the idea. You could do the same with Boruto on the right.
Okay, so I think, I don't think this is what you're saying, but
yes,
something
like the blue would be there, for example, that would be that. And then to the right, around the letters, you would see her shirt. And wherever there's blue, it spells, Two Blue Vortex. So all of it is there, but then her hair is going to spell this, basically.
Yeah, and then this would probably
and then
all
if you
be
did
black.
the same thing, in this case, just make that. But on the right side, though, the idea is her hair would do the same thing, where it's going to spell Boruto. So that B in the big top, it just wouldn't be there. That would just be
interesting. You could do something like this as well. Low-key, I kind of like this. This is cool.
Yeah, and it just maybe like have the blues be a little bit more different so you can see her outline better, or just give her an outline, like just draw a black outline to her hair is another option.
Something similar to that-ish. Just a little bit less pronounced.
Yeah, just do the same thing and there's swirls in the other part. So then in that case, it might be easier to do the outline first and then do your blue thing.
I agree, yeah. You could probably even have her hair
just guess.
Go
just do
around like this. Could be cool.
I don't think you need to do that.
All over
I think
hair.
you could do the literal outline of where her hair currently is.
Okay.
I mean, you can still see where it would go vaguely, generally speaking.
Something like that.
And then where it's yellow, you would just have her actual body again. And then the outline, in this case, you would have to have her hair essentially be the outline, so the white part makes the O, and her hair would just conform around the O, so that you still see her, but it's not like messing up the shape of the letter.
Probably something like this. It's good enough. Something like that.
And then like just draw like a really rough sketch, like a round curve to like the outermost part of the left side of her hair that's just gonna go around, like natural hair looking.
So like
and
like
continue
that?
it like through the words to blue vortex, matching up with the blue and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay, and
so then like everything within that border would be her hair that is yellow essentially.
Okay, so
that way her white coat could be the O and the
well, that didn't work,
yeah.
but you get the idea.
Got that last part.
Yeah, I could probably fix that really easily by doing that, and then probably have it go like this. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, now let's see what happens.
Okay, well, imagine it was less crazy like that.
Yeah, something along those lines could work as well.
Yeah, here I'll just quickly do like this.
It's not perfect, obviously.
Go away.
I think this is just generally like a hard idea to like make work.
Well, that's not what you wanted, but it's kind of cool too.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't do the big letters where I did them, period. Like, I'd either just do a smaller Boruto in her hair that would just go from her shoulder to her hips. That's read up Boruto. Or just not do this idea. It's a cool idea, but like, this works better. You know what? If do I have a tab for like, all those chapter covers? There is a chapter cover that did something cool in part 1 with Boruto's name and a bunch of characters. I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna be the one I'm thinking of, but I'm gonna see how it looks. Because I definitely think there's plenty of ways to do a thing here. Yeah, it's not this one.
Well, just what? No. And wow, you're
like I can imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, something you could do. This is not going to be a just data thing. It's probably going to be too much work for Yukimoto to actually do it. But something you could do is you spell Boruto, and within each letter, you do like a cool collage of a bunch of different characters. So there's going to be like 20 characters on this cover within Boruto's name. That could be cool. Ikimoto's not going to do that because that's going to take up the whole month to do.
Yeah.
And it's stupid.
But that would be really cool.
That would be cool.
Could be a cool final chapter thing.
I think it could be... Okay, first of all, if they're going to do this, I think instead of Ada, it should have been Boruto inside of the letters Boruto.
Nah, that's the
you could also then define what the 2 blue vortex is. Like Himawari could be the 2, I don't know, randomly Kawaki's the vortex, and then someone else is the blue. I don't care, whatever whoever is representing of
Boruto
each.
Would be the blue then, but...
Well, I would have Boruto be the Boruto.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. But
well, anyway,
only we would spend 20 minutes on that. You just made it cluttered.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are gonna hate on the quote-unquote solutions here. I'm not saying any of those were perfect. Realistically, I think you need to start over from scratch. The main thing is, I think if you can just fit the gaps into Ada's body more nicely, or like layer like one arm in front, the other arm in front, and then her waist behind, and so on, to make it a little bit more, not this. The big ones I really don't like are like the one at her chin and the one in the middle of her waist. Like, the big ones there. Those ones are just too.
Someone went to town with an eraser tool.
Chin, bro. Yeah, exactly. It's like you just started erasing her.
It's a cool idea, but you know. Yeah. But moving away from that, and it's crazy that we came up with like 10 different solutions in 20 minutes, by the way. But moving away from that, Kamui, have you seen any spoilers on this chapter?
I saw but didn't see the sneak peek of Mamushi thumbnail that we looked at that I don't care about.
Yeah, same. It's Mamushi like running.
I mean, I can tell you what I think it was. Didn't read it.
I didn't even see who was
I think it was
reacting.
Mamushi charging towards Kobu.
I think so.
Who would have thought? Probably gonna be the first page of the chapter.
Well, as a hint to you, Kamui, I think you're going to really like because I saw the second sneak peek, and I think you're going to be very fond of that sneak peek when we come to it. So I'll just say that.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
Well,
is Sai gonna turn up and become Hokage?
I have seen another spoiler. I don't know if this was a sneak peek or not, but it's for people who know. It's the Sarada thing. And I don't know if there's more than one Sarada thing, but there's one Sarada thing everyone under the sun has been talking about.
Yeah, I should add two things, yeah. So I saw people talking about Sarada being OP. Didn't look at the panel. Honestly, from what I skimmed of the panel, it looked like she was standing there and there was a bunch of Mamushis gonna fight her. And from what I skimmed past it, it looked like she did anything in that panel. But I don't know what they're gassed up. There is one other thing, which I can't call a spoiler necessarily, but it was a thing that a title said that implied something. And I don't know if you want me to say what
I feel like we're on the same page, but it'd be funnier if we waited.
Does it start with... Does the word in question end with the letter N?
Not the word I was thinking of. Well, okay.
What are the middle letters in M?
The middle letters in M, you said? Okay, then it's not the word I thought you were thinking of. M. Yeah, so the middle letters.
The last letter's an N. Well, there's no perfect middle letter. There's technically two middle letters. Because it's an even number word.
Okay, the word's too long of what I'm thinking of to even do the math, so I'm not even going to bother. The word I was thinking of ends with a D.
Say our things or no?
Well, it has something to do with Sarada's, let's just say, powers and abilities.
Okay, mine has to do with a different character, and the character's name is the word I was referring to.
Well, from what I saw, I understand the implications of when Sarada is looking at Delta.
I have no clue what you're talking about, but I have implications about a certain character doing something. What the something is, I don't know. But
yeah, I think we have two different spoilers. We don't know each other's spoilers. We're the Coca-Cola creators to where we have half of the recipe.
Okay, so are we gonna say it or no?
I think it's funnier to save it.
Save it?
Save it, yeah. Which sounds eerily similar to say it. So I'm glad you caught the V there, but...
Yeah, that's why I was clarifying.
Yeah. Strong emphasis on that. So one more thing I wanted. Yeah.
Shut up.
Well, yeah. Okay. I'm glad. Okay, because that's where I was going to that. So the last thing I wanted to discuss.
Shut up.
Before going into the chapter, who do we think is going to say "shut up"? Who do we think they're going to say it to? And do we think that person is going to shut up? Now, you answer, and I'm going to go to the bathroom.
All right. Well, there's technically a lot of people it could be. So I'll go through a... Well, actually, okay, first of all, it sounds like, Hernan, you've read the chapter, right?
Well, I've seen the whole chapter, but with raw scans. So I
Okay, so you haven't read it, but you've seen it.
Yes, I have seen it.
Okay, so you don't know who says shut up then. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and Angus, have you read the chapter? Well, have you read or seen the chapter?
No, I have not. I haven't read or seen it.
Okay. So we can all give our... Okay, so I'm going to let you guys give a guess first before I go through a list of people who I think might say it and why.
So I think it could be Shikamaru. He's the kind of guy that would say shut up to someone. Now exactly who? I don't know. It could also be, I mean, it could be Ada. It could be Sarada.
Okay. I guess you got any picks?
Oh, maybe it's actually Mamushi. Maybe he's the one that's saying shut up and he's saying it to Kobu. Oh no, it's Koji. Koji is saying shut up to Inojin because Inojin is yapping too much.
Okay.
While in Kobu.
I'll add in.
Yeah,
okay, so Mamushi is gonna be one of the ones I said. Mamushi is the dumbest one in my opinion, but I mean he does make perfect sense. He's probably gonna tell someone to shut up, and some boy just because he's mad, right? So he's an easy one. I could definitely see Inojin saying "shut up" to Koji, like stop telling me what to do, like or whatever. Like I gotta decide on my own kind of thing. I could see him emotionally doing it. I could see.
I could see.
I don't see Koji as much.
Kobu, I could see Inojin telling Kobu to shut up because Kobu's like yapping too much to Mamushi while they're like internally battling over the minds.
I feel like if Inojin says it, he's saying it to Koji. I'm not sure about Koji saying it, unless it's like, because I feel like the shut up would be like a big, like if you remember the panel of like Naruto and the Kazekage rescue arc where he's turning around and he's telling people to shut up. Like I feel like it's gotta be like one of those moments, not just like Kawaki be like, shut up.
Oh, interesting.
I feel like it's gotta be like a moment. Usually.
Okay.
Well, this is just a guess.
Well, Oodie, do you have a
I do have my own guess. Yeah. So it sounds like Kamui, you were interpreting it.
I had a bunch of people.
You were interpreting it as like a shut up exclamation mark. I'm interpreting it as a shut up period or shut up ellipsis ... To where it's, I agree with what you said leading up to it, to where I agree it's going to be a big moment. Because usually whenever there's like a chapter title, that thing is relevant to the chapter through dialogue.
Yeah,
it's like stated.
Like you see that line, you're like, ooh, that's the title.
Yeah. So they're probably definitely going to do that for this one. So that means it's going to be a line that's probably more important or relevant than other lines in this chapter. So this is going to be a big line, a big moment for the chapter. I think it's going to be, and you haven't seen The Walking Dead, I think it's going to be similar to when The Walking Dead, Rick shoots someone and then tells the person he just killed to shut up because he's being annoying. It's going to be like a savage kind of moment. So either Kawaki to like Mamushi, or I think that Koji could be one of the types of person to do this, or like Boruto when he's really annoyed, tells someone to shut up. But like in a
so you're going to like my other answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the reason why I'm leaning against Kawaki is I feel like Kawaki works for like for example, like when he revealed his new power up, he would like for example, you know, like when the clock grab is choking him out and then he blew it up. That would be like a moment I could see Kawaki being like, shut up. Or when Kawaki blew up Hidari. Or when Kawaki showed up and stabbed Jura in the eye. Those are moments where I feel like I'd see Kawaki being like, shut up. Like that. Like that kind of moment would work perfectly. He's already been fighting Mamushi. It doesn't feel like, at least currently, in this moment, it's not Kawaki's arc. Maybe at the end he'll get like a big thing. But like right now, it just doesn't feel like a Kawaki turn-up scene to where you would use this moment.
Yeah, I feel like it should also be the person.
It's kind of Boruto.
Yeah, I feel like it should be someone in not physical control, but someone in control of whatever scenario, to where like they're the big dog on top of the scenario.
No, you're completely.
Well, it depends on how they're doing them. You're
completely missing the context of how strength is usually used, because usually the way it's used is like when someone's not in control and they want to get in control, or the other person speaks and they say shut up.
Well, that's how it's usually used in context. That's not the context I'm thinking of for this. So again, going back to like the Walking Dead Rick Grimes example.
Yeah, well, the point being that it could be either one. But
yeah.
Back to the control one though. So again, Boruto, it doesn't feel like Boruto and Mamushi don't feel like the characters you do this with. Boruto, when he stole his sword back from Jura, that's a moment where he could have done it, but rewrite, have him do it there. When Boruto shows up and kills Matsuri, or when he freaking shows up to save Sarada from Hidari, stuff like that is like, Mamushi's not the guy you're going to use it on. So that's why I said you're going to like mine. Damon could be a good one for it.
Oh.
Because imagining, for this one, if I feel like the way to do this specifically is to have Mamushi gain the upper hand, right? He's ideally would be beating Sarada or Kawaki or Boruto or wherever the battlefield is to instigate this, so that Mamushi can be cocky and like, hey, I'm the strongest. And that's when Damon could be like, shut up, I'm the strongest. And then, like before he does his thing. Kind of like what he does with Code. He doesn't say shut up to Code, but it's a similar idea of like, yeah, okay.
I just feel like the way this chapter's framing the shut up through the title sequence, it feels like it's gonna be like the final line of dialogue in the scene after the person has already shut up. So whether it's Kobu who's already died, or I think of my personal favorite idea, if not Koji doing something, I think that my personal favorite would be it's Amado. So, for example, Kawaki bursts into Amado's office and demands blah, blah, blah. Amado turns him off, he puts him to sleep, and then says, shut up. That could be cool.
I mean, Amado would be a good pick for this line.
Yeah.
But I don't know if, like, now is really the time where you're going to do it. Granted, he knows so much about his plans, so maybe, but I don't know about this one. I do think, now this would be weird, but it says Ada's on the cover. I know this... Who's on the cover actually means nothing for the particular chapter you're on. It usually means either the previous chapter or the next one. Just anything but this chapter. But ignoring that, assuming Ada was important, she could have either Ada tell Damon to shut up or Damon tell Ada to shut up. If it was Damon, it doesn't feel like Damon's character right now.
Yeah.
But if you wanted a turning point, if Damon, like, for example... Let's just say Ada wanted Damon to do something. Maybe she wants him to go help Sarada. And he says, shut up, like I'm staying with you. Or vice versa. It's like, Damon, don't go fight him because of XYZ. And he says, shut up, I'm fighting. I'm kind of a thing. Basically, I'm going to do what I want to do, regardless of what you're saying type moment. You could do that.
See, I feel like if it's framed like that, then it's not... Because if Damon's telling Ada to shut up, I want it to be getting towards the, this is why Ada was afraid to awaken Damon. Ada might be in danger.
I completely agree.
Yeah, but the way you framed it's almost like Damon saying, oh, knock it off, silly head. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I understand why you're saying that, but what I would want is what you said, but I don't know how best to do that off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you think Sai will
See, I thought of another idea.
What's it?
Yeah, I thought of another idea, which is like, if it's actually unimportant and the shut up doesn't really mean much, and it's something like Himawari telling Kurama to shut up because he's like talking to her while she's like trying to sleep or something.
Yeah, well, that just ruins the chapter for me, so let's not do that one.
I know, but it's so Ikimoto-like to do something like that. To, like,
how about
have to name the chapter after something that important. But anyways, go ahead.
How about Sai says shut up to Shikamaru? What about that?
I liked that. Sai was going to be another one I was going to say that I would like.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. I really like that.
Especially... it kind of depends on which way they want to do Sai, because right now, they've got a choice. Sai can either choose to, like, trust in his son and side with that, or he could do a, like, no, Shikamaru, you're trying to kill my son out here, put him in danger, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to take a stand against you now. And that's where you do the shut up moment.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A really stupid one that makes no sense, but this is by far the dumbest one, is Walky goes to Taikoku 10 and tells Naruto to shut up. Or Hinata.
Naruto comes back and tells Kawaki to shut up. So,
well, anyway, let's start the chapter.
Well, two more things before we start, and these are both going to be very quick things. Kamui, when I saw this chapter, something stood out to me about the title, about being very silly. Now, Kamui, when you look at that title, it doesn't seem very silly at first glance.
I will be right back, by the way.
So, what about this title do you think stood out to me as looking very silly?
It's very large.
Are you referring to the chapter 31 shut up part, the Boruto Chapter vortex,
the chapter 31 shut up part? Here, I'll make it easy for you by just removing this part entirely.
Is it that it's telling chapter 31 to shut up?
Well, that's also very funny, but no.
Is it not actually chapter 31 that we're on?
Well, okay, it's not chapter 31 that's the problem, so we're narrowing it down. So I'm glad that we're getting somewhere here.
Okay, so it has to do with the colon face thing, the S face.
So here, I'll narrow it down a little bit more here. So does anything stand out to you yet?
Oh, is it gonna? Okay, you've removed the U.
Okay, you're there. Yep. Now, this is what I saw.
I just wished it was just like, it just had like a colon P. Like, it just, the word was like, I don't know, P quiet or something stupid.
So that's what I saw when I saw the chapter title.
That's Ikimoto. So, yes.
Now, if Damon says shut up with this face, I will be accepting of it.
Wait a minute, is Miss Ann here? Oh, Miss Ann is
Hello.
here. Miss Ann.
Oh, Miss Ann.
I forgot I was trying to figure out, because I know you gave me mod privileges to just like put myself on stage, but I forgot how to use them.
Well, to be fair, Miss Ann, it's entirely possible you could be like me, and for like 3 months, even though I'm like co-owner of the Discord and have every single permission, I just couldn't add myself to stage on my laptop specifically for like 3 months. I could do it on my phone all I wanted, but I just couldn't do it on my laptop until today or yesterday or whatever. So it's entirely possible that'll happen to you at some point. Be on the lookout. If you ever lose your permission to join stage, just know we didn't take it away. Discord did. You permanently have it. You have access. You're a co-owner, okay?
So,
feel free to touch up the Discord server
anytime.
Hello,
Miss Ann. Welcome here. Or welcome. I'm back, by the way.
So, okay.
Hello, Miss Ann.
So, don't know if we saw this or not, but for Kamui, since Kamui loved the chapter cover so much, here is the filled-in version of it.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Sort of. I mean,
there you go. Looks better.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Not bad, yeah.
Let's put Boruto Chapter 1.
Now just like put a B around that in a better way.
Which fashion magazine is Ikimoto getting from this time?
Yeah, Vogue. I would assume Vogue.
Sure, we could track it down somewhere.
Yeah, and then the final thing I wanted to go over.
Since Miss Ann is here.
Yeah. Go ahead, Kamui.
Well, I mean, Miss Ann, because you're here, and there already is a full translated version of the chapter, do you want to A, read that version with us, or B, translate version 2 with us? It's really
I was the one who translated this.
Oh,
you've already translated it?
This
those
version?
are my translations.
Oh, okay.
I just gave my I gave them to their big team to typeset them, but it was like the guy's first time typesetting in English, so there's like a couple mistakes and like spelling and stuff, but honestly, it looks really, really good.
A good thing to us.
I knew you guys were going to make fun of it, which is why I was here to say. Like,
which is why you were down to let us react to it.
Nah, I translated it.
He's not. Don't blame me. Don't blame this Anthony.
Getting to
There's a couple of them that definitely could have been on me though, because
well, we'll definitely find out as we go on. But getting to the monthly tradition, the part that Kamui loves the most, the Boruto food. So I have a palm, like I always do. It's a palm.
Alright, let's move along now.
I got
time crunch.
I got whatever Christmas candies these are, the Ferreros, and I got Kit Kat and a Nutter Butter and peanut butter. I got a lot of butters. So, and of course the tried and true, the good old reliable, the monthly granola that I love so much, of the espresso one, and chocolate chip ice cream, and that's it. Okay, that's everything. And look at that, Kamui.
That's a lot of food.
Well, I'm not gonna eat it all. It's just for variety. But look at that, Kamui. Only 45 minutes in, and we didn't even take 3 hours this time.
Well, it is progress.
So there you go.
And I'm not gonna see. The problem is that I understand. I'm part of the problem. I participated in the chapter cover dissection here, but that doesn't mean you can't make me go faster too.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I suppose if we're ready to.
Can you guys hear me typing?
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure.
So, I mean, Oodie, if we're gonna do this Japanese chapter, do we use our brand new Japanese stage?
I'm glad you said that, since translation things are like the Japanese thing. I like the idea.
And I'm sure Miss Anne has a big old Japanese smile right now.
Oh no.
Oh, okay. So turns out, Kamui, if I invite you from stage and then you join, then it kicks you back to the. I thought that was weird.
That's so stupid.
Yes. Okay.
Also, why does it have me in both? How do I leave the?
Oh, it doesn't even show that on my screen. That's crazy. That we really glitched it there, but good enough. Yeah. Oh, well, shout out Mamushi.
You need to reshare your screen.
Oh, okay. I'm
gonna end the other stage so nobody gets confused.
Sure. I'm gonna slaughter ya. Shout out eshadow.net. And the side text says, Kashin Koji has Enogene 3? What is this? Take over Kobu's body with mind transfer jutsu. What will Enogene decide?
Jutsu right this time.
Yeah. So it's interesting how they're really framing it multiple times now that Enogene needs to make a decision, indicating he has some level of control here, and Koji's frog exploding mouth shooting projectile thing isn't the end-all be-all in this situation.
Well, that's just to make Mamushi attack. So
no, I get it, but it's framing it as if to say Enogene's going to be able to do something, and he's gonna, like, whatever choice he makes is gonna be important to the outcome of this regardless.
You know what? That's also ridiculous. Okay, so Enogene scales to Mamushi of like 10 Mamushi is to be able to react.
Well, this is a thing that you never really know about mind transfer jutsu. If you mind transfer into, like if Eno's freaking Jonin adult, very high scale tier character.
Okay, I see
if she mind transfers Teuchi, Is Teuchi literally capable of like contending against Jonins and with Ino's mind transfer, or like is that how that scales? Or
what I think is he should be amped because Ino has, the mental energy component of her is just gonna be way stronger than what Teuchi has. But physically, she should be nerfed from her normal self because Teuchi's physical body is just weaker.
But then this gets into another podcast topic. Hypothetically, if Ino mind transfers into someone with a Kekkei Genkai, can she use that person's Kekkei Genkai?
So ironically, what I think is true is for the Kekkei Genkai, yes. But for let's just say she mind transfers with Akatsuchi, I don't think she'll be able to just use his stone doll, or if she does it to Shikamaru, she might not be able to use his hidden techniques because those are like a knowledge/skill based thing. Whereas a lot of the Kekkei Genkai are just like instinctual because she has that body. She might be able to tap into that because it's more instinctual versus knowledge. She might not be able to do like Haku's crystal ice mirrors, but she might be able to do Haku's ice style type of thing.
Yeah. I'm shocked that from memory, we don't get a single instance of this in the entire series.
There are only bets going to be a filler arc where Ino does mind transfer on someone.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been going through it. I haven't seen anything that I remember, so...
Yeah, I'm trying to think too.
Exactly. Like,
even don't really do that.
Even in the war arc, when she mind transfers to Choji when he's fighting Asuma, it's not like she uses Choji's expansion jutsu or anything. She just sits there. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
Now, that being said, hypothetically, if Haku was taught the mind transfer jutsu and learned how to do it, and Haku transferred into someone, could Haku use his Kekkei Genkai ice style in someone else's body?
Now. I'm say no, because at least for Haku, they're specific about the DNA thing. They make it just as part of his body. The questionable one, I would say, is like the Sharingan, because of brain chakra, mental energy, focus, Indra, mental energy, yin release, inherited, spiritual mind of the Sage of Six Paths aspects, to where, and also Obito Kabuing his energy to Kagashi. Maybe that one, maybe. But for most of them, I'm going to lean towards a no.
Okay. Interesting. So that's to say, Kobu's probably not very strong right now.
Well, that's assuming he isn't Damon's dad and also has shit by cells, but that's the point.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting.
Damon's dad, he probably loves shit by cells.
Okay, this is interesting. Leave the rest to these guys, undo your mind transfer jutsu, and release Kobu. Koji trusts the situation to where he's willing to just let Kobu go in this scenario. So he doesn't think Kobu's going to be able to get out of this scenario. Because if Inojin releases it, they don't really have anything they can do at this point in time. Like, Koji still has his frog on the shoulder. Kobu's going to be very confused. He's not going to instantly talk his way out of the situation, I don't think. But, and obviously...
That'd be really funny, though. He just shows up as talking out of situation skills, and he just talks his way out of it.
Yeah, no, that would be funny. But I don't think that, like... obviously, Koji could fire another projectile if Kobu starts being like, oh, no! Like, if he does start talking his way out of it, and if
Koji can just blow his toad up, bro.
Well, that's the thing. Koji could kill Kobu so easily. I don't know why he's just not, but ignoring that. He wants to make it look like Mamushi's killing him, I'm sure, but... It's just fascinating how he's seemingly given up on Inojin killing him and instead is letting Mamushi kill him, knowing that Inojin's not going to do it at this point, because he's not asking Inojin to jump off the roof anymore. He's saying to release the mind transfer jutsu. At the same time, technically, if things go really south, the frog is still there, the toad's still there. Inojin could just mind transfer Kobu using the same exact method. The frog just jumps in front of him. Just does the same thing.
Yeah.
But I doubt that's gonna happen. Are you serious? This person is just a civilian. Okay, well, okay, this is where I'm gonna not take Enogene's side.
A civilian.
Exactly, yeah. So I see what he's trying to say.
No, yeah, he's a civilian level of physical power, but he is not just a civilian.
That's what he meant.
Yeah, I know.
In the Japanese, I mean. I just didn't translate that well.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's spicy tea right there.
Yeah, you shouldn't talk bad about my friends like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Algebras. Why are you being so mean to the translator?
They tried their best.
Do you know them or something?
Bro. No, I personally translated that specific line. I gave it to them. They
the only
took
line
my
you did.
It's the only line that I did.
So you should have lied and said this is the only line you didn't do.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say.
Every time it's a mistake, oh my god, why did I let that beginner noob translator do that one? Should have known.
What would you have put there instead of civilian for like Bungie?
What's the word?
Bungie. It's like a normal person.
Okay. Well, obviously, Gene is person, and that's a suffix used
honestly,
a ton in Japan.
I mean, this probably isn't how Ikimoto wrote it, because otherwise you would have said it this way. But just to rewrite the line entirely, you could just, well, you could do ordinary purpose or person if you want, but you could also just say they're not even a shinobi. Is just one way to do it.
That would have been better.
Or he's not a shinobi kind of thing. Like,
yeah, let's see what this kanji is specifically.
It's fune. Are? 違うか.
Well, would you say that he's a horned demoness? Would you say that Kobu has a dreadful face? A terrifying facial expression?
Well, we know Kobu's really smart. I didn't realize he was into Buddhism.
Yeah, he's a prajna.
Yeah, I don't think.
He has the wisdom required to attain enlightenment.
If you click on the kanji instead of that specific word is a different word.
Yeah,
it's not just the kanji.
Stuff over here, really. Yeah, because it's including both of these kanji, but yeah. But yeah, here I can
Wait, hold on. Scroll up. Okay, this definitely didn't say. Oh, never mind. Too late.
There you go. But either way.
Okay, yeah, it is boat. I was wrong.
It's the radical for boat, yeah.
Yeah.
Just do fune. You can compare the kanji.
Koji's just a boat. I mean, so Kobu's just a boat, Koji.
Yeah, it's very similar. Just the 9 part here, whatever you want to call it.
It's the main, because kanji are built up of many parts, and one of the anyway. It's a whole. I'm not going down that rabbit hole right now.
Yeah. Here, what is the doc? What is that kanji comparatively? Oh, okay. It's okay.
like
never mind. Yeah, no, it's easy. Just different. It's completely different.
Yeah.
Didn't know Minato was a harbor. That's new to me.
Oh, he harbored the Nine Tails.
That's an Edo Tensei. To be Naruto at that point.
Told you, Enogene.
Well, you know what, Oodie? I told you, Enogene, there's no room to dispute. Just end the jutsu and get out of Kobu's body already.
Ugh. Yeah, Enogene, it's almost like you should shut up or something.
Okay, that'd be really funny if we said no. Just every okay, we're just gonna add. Okay, we should just make our own shut up scene until it happens, and even after, just rewrite the shut up scene to like every page.
I know that already. I get it, but and by chance, Kobu would die right now. Also, end up in the afterlife. So they're just okay. Is this the first time they've confirmed that to be the case?
What, that you would die with the mind transfer?
Yeah.
No, they made it obvious. The freaking force that.
No, no. You can't say made it obvious. Did they confirm it?
Well, Ino definitely did release the jutsu for that reason.
Listen, you can say whatever about the effects of the jutsu transferring, which realistically it doesn't half the time anyways. But whatever about death.
So just if the data book does say it, does that count to you? Because I can look real quick.
I mean, if you want to count it, sure. Realistically,
obviously that would be the first time in that case, because that would have come first. But I might as well look and see.
Sure. Realistically, I think it's ridiculous that they get injured in the first place. I mean, we've already talked about this, but again, it's inconsistent anyways. But
whoa, what is the sky mind effect technique? Oh my god, bro. Okay, we're all right. Oh, the sly mind effect. Okay, I misread that. But either way, that's going to NC questions.
I know that already, Kamui. I get it. But I'm just gonna scroll down. Oh, is this the spoiler? Was this the spoiler?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I recognize the this.
I said the Mamushi part.
Yeah.
Looks right.
Yeah, you can tell that Ikimoto drew these Rinnegan.
Oh, okay. You might as well segue.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
That's only gonna take 3 seconds anyway.
Yeah, I know. Is it Naruto topics?
It's probably intro pictures.
Oh, I think you're right. Can we do that? Oh, I didn't even put the. Okay. Yeah. So, did Ikimoto draw this Rinnegan? You go here. You can model this terrible. Oh no. Now, evidence of this being Ikimoto. This is technically a background. It would be his area.
This is where his expertise lies.
Exactly. I think that's hilarious. It's very bad.
That's probably the worst Rinnegan in the Naruto anime.
Yeah.
I don't think the manga ever does it like that. So it's probably just the worst Rinnegan in Naruto, period. But it's still better than Matsuri's Rinnegan.
I know, by far. I do actually like
this is definitely up there.
Yeah, this is technically bad Rinnegan. I do like the idea if he's going like a very crazed berserker version. These look cool. It looks more like a Byakugan, I'll be honest, than a Rinnegan with like the like dashes rather than the circles. Still
I
cool.
can kind of see it. It just doesn't really look like either one, to be honest.
I agree. I mean, it just looks cool in general. Like, if you just have this not be a dojutsu, if this was just like, if he had a normal looking eye and this is what the panel is exactly as it is, I like the eye here. It just looks cool. In the jutsu
I'll say real quick, I looked at the data book. All it says is that the damage cast upon the person is reflected onto the user. It never says if they die, but it's pretty... And that's as confirmed as it gets, because it says the damage is reflected. The only way they wouldn't die, I suppose, is if Ino can tank a stab to the lungs, whereas Keen can't, basically, is the only way that... But, like, the stab would be reflected. It'd just be a matter of whether Ino can survive it or not. It's the difference.
I mean...
But anyway.
What if it was something like a heart
What
attack?
a surprise.
Something that's not physical damage. I mean, it is, but, like, you get the idea. Or, like, hypothetically, if he talked about Danzo, the curse mark on his tongue, it insta-kills him. I don't know why. It's not gonna like burn him or do any physical damage. It just stops his heart. Like, would that transfer over?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's all the same game.
I don't think so necessarily. Because I mean, that's not damage.
Why not?
I mean, it's not like literally everything is reflected.
Why is that not damage? It kills them.
Okay. If Kawaki's shutdown code is just an insta-kill code, and Amado says it while Ino's mind transferred into him...
I have a better idea. Let's just say Ino-Gene uses mind transfer on Kawaki, and then Amado does the... Well, the problem with that one is that Ino-Gene's already asleep. I was to shut Ino-Gene down, but he's already asleep. But you know what, though? Different question. I imagine it would shut down Kawaki's body, but would like Ino-Gene just be awake and be able to like he'd just be awake as Kawaki, but he can't move? Is that what...
That's interesting too. That's when it gets into like Mob Psycho, how that works there. Which is cool.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. It was very
Wait, who
good.
in Mob Psycho has the power to take over other people's minds?
Well, it's more of take over the body, and that would be Dimple.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, we see that a couple times. The time where I think it's most interesting is the season 2. I think it's episode 1. It might be episode 2. I think it's episode 2, where he takes over the, like, I forget the guy's name, but like the fat dude with like the big necklace or whatever.
The fat dude with the big necklace.
I think he was like religious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like the brown necklace or whatever. He
Yeah.
fought that ghost monster thing. They're all monster things, but you know. It was cool. And like Dimple, he was doing good, but like fighting in that guy's body was hard, and like the dude's body was getting injured. Like whenever like he landed, like his ankles were breaking or whatever. But yeah. But go ahead, Kamui.
Yeah.
Well, Axel said something, a good quote, that I think we could have Amado say at some point. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. That could be how Kawaki wakes up after being shut down.
I made Delta says nene no
You know, Sounds and Bullets, I don't care what Ikimoto wrote. Can you just slide that into a translation somewhere?
Bro, I'm just about to make a whole set of translations just for you guys to troll people.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Okay, Sounds and Bullets. You don't understand how much it would mean to us if you could purposefully put in mistakes like omnipotence and omnipotence and shinkatsu and whatnot. If you could just slide those in there, like every chapter, you could just make our month. Because
I think I would destroy
our
a lot
prime
of
Boruto experience is when we had both you and whoever was doing shinkatsu, you know, the OP scans, you know. So if they can't exist anymore, you're just gonna have to be both. We'll take all the Hagarombos we can get.
And besides, who would you rather erode the trust with more? The Twitter community or the Walky Talkie podcast? I think it's pretty clear.
The Twitter community right now. Have you been on Twitter in the past like 2 days?
Well,
nope.
For a couple minutes at max.
You should definitely stay away from it. It's like, oh, it's so bad.
But back to Boruto. So, did Kobu dodge, or was he hit?
Well, Ino Kobu.
So,
Kobu?
So for the record, assuming Kobu isn't like stat-wise physically faster in this body, this is a bad look for Mamushi, who isn't weaker, who's equal to Boruto.
Wow. That all assumes he isn't David's dad and actually OP. Because that is still possible as of right now.
In which case, Ino-Gene's nerfing him.
Exactly.
Yeah. So scrolling down.
He's gonna awaken his Shinjutsu the moment. Oh, it is! It is confirming what I said. Yeah, he is nerfed.
They're slowed. Can't get around well at all in this body. Interesting. So, actually, okay. So, Kamui. This is a... Going back to what I think
what I said earlier is right, though. I think Ino-Gene amped Kobu, but Kobu's nerfing Ino-Gene. I think I was just straight up on the money with that.
Well, I don't even know if this is amping Kobu, like, physically.
Well, I think it is by default, just because Inojine's reactions are going to be better.
Yeah, I agree. And, like, his, like, skill of, like, movement technically is going to be more refined or whatever, but that's not really going to make a difference. Like, if Usain Bolt just swapped bodies with me, he'll run faster than me, but he's not running 40 miles an hour. So, like... like if I'm running like 17 miles an hour, he's running like 18. Better. Exactly. He's
but
not.
But that
like...
also assumes that like Inojine's mental energy can't amp the body to any extent.
Oh god.
Because that is another factor. That part we don't know, but
I mean, okay. Regardless of that, Kamui, are you okay with replace Inojine entirely? Replace Kobu entirely. This is Inojine. Is this scene okay to you?
But that's literally what I said earlier in the stream. I said, because I said Inojine's gonna like react. So like that's one of the first things I said is when Styles and Bolts like joined us, I was just like, so Inojine's reacting to Mamushi. Like, yeah. Well, technically not 5 because only 1 lunged at him, but still.
Styles and Bolts is howling over there.
Now, sorry, it's stupid because I live next to a busy street.
You really liked what you were saying there,
Araya did react to Ryu like 50,000 times, better than Sage Mitsuki. So you can say, okay, Team 10's gonna be so much. Now, granted, Araya was better than Inojine. He beat him. But he's not necessarily tiers and tiers and tiers higher. So if Araya can react to encounter Ryu, then I guess Inojine can just react to Mamushi. But this just does mean that, like, if Boruto lunges at Inojine with a sword slash, Inojine's dodging. Contrary to what was implied with Boruto versus Sage Mitsuki. Yeah, Sage Mitsuki's just the weakest person in
the first year of Two Blue Vortex.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of training. See, this just makes Boruto's training with Koji look bad, though, because if freaking Shook and I just catch right up, just doing whatever he's doing. It's just like, okay, so Boruto's future training ain't all that. Kawaki just is lazy, and Shook and I is just as good at training, I guess.
Let's keep in mind, Inojine's future training has not been anything for stats. It's been for his jutsu, which he isn't using at all here. So this is just normal Inojine.
Well, no, it's actually nerfed Inojine because he's slowed down.
Exactly.
So Inojine on his worst day can dodge. You know that Boruto who was being code up like nothing? Wait, let's just get this straight, by the way. Because I don't think it's implied at all that Code could take on 5 Shinju at the same time. So Shikanai and Chocho can just body Code, by the way, at this point. You can just do that.
Yeah, so let's just ignore Mitsuki saying it was really crazy how Boruto's doing that, by the way.
Yeah, it was incredible. Kawaki doesn't stand a chance. But Shikanai and Chocho, on the other hand, they've got this in spades. All of Team 10. I don't know why they didn't. Why did Coach even send Team 7 on the Matsuri mission when they had Team 10?
Yeah. So, considering Inojine's nerfed here and he was able to dodge out of the way, does that just mean Inojine's faster than Boruto, who's relative to Mamushi?
Well, not necessarily, because Mamushi went in a linear path and blah blah blah. So as to say, you could just say he just dodged, but it doesn't necessarily mean he is faster, because obviously Mamushi's got to close the gap, so there is extra time that he gets.
Yeah. What are you doing, Inojine? Oh my god.
Okay. It was Inojine to Koji, but
it's possible they're going to do it multiple times. We have hope. We have Cope.
Yeah, I want a better scene.
Yeah, okay. Of all the scenes that I thought were realistic, this was the one that was like at the bottom of my totem pole of like favorites.
Well, I was fine with it, but I would have liked more of a "shut up" like moment for this type of one. Inogen and Koji.
Yeah. Low key, this on the left kind of looks like Obito. I don't know why, it's just standing out to me as such. If I can't protect someone in a situation like this, then there'd be no meaning to becoming a ninja. Themes.
We're about to get a tools versus humans debate.
I wonder what's going on with Inogen-kun. If he doesn't resume his transmission soon.
Oh, gee, maybe you could just use your Senri.
What's going on outside? Oh, no, she clearly is. She means, like, internally what's going on with him.
No, she doesn't want to because she's gonna watch, actually.
Yeah.
But that's the real reason.
No, I think she's watching Koji's hideout right now, though, because how would she know this otherwise?
Well, doing that's not going to tell her much. She's going to see Inogen, like, on the floor.
No, no, but if she's been watching, then she would know what the plan was.
Well, she wouldn't know how it's going.
Bruh. Oh my gosh. It's possible that, like, one of the Toads is also there updating her, so she's not using the Senrigan, just as another possibility. Anyways, best character. Why don't you just look at it with your Senrigan like you always do? I'm watching you close.
I had a note about the kanji there if you want to hear it, but it doesn't use the normal kanji for watching. It uses the kanji for like observing closely or like if somebody does like a scientific observation. It's not like what's the word? Like kinsuck or anything like that, but like search, but it's like sorry, this is not a good explanation. It's not the same as just staring at somebody or like just like looking at them. It's specific to like perceiving them, I guess.
I got my peepers on ya, Ada.
Oh, that would have been such a good translation.
Oh my gosh. Also,
that fits a bug's voice so well.
Is this a flashback to when she saw him in the whatever?
Yes.
But is it though? Is it though? Because I could have sworn she was holding a like a glass cup, whereas this is like a plastic.
She was,
cup.
And then it.
Oh, we're gonna check right now.
Please do. Go ahead, Vincent.
Oh, I was gonna say she was at like a cafe, but then I think it zoomed in on her face. But if the type of cup she's holding is different, then my comment is irrelevant.
I could have.
She was like at a picnic table, but
well, she was inside because if you remember, people were watching her through the window.
Here, I'll take a couple screenshots
which is
of her cup as I see them.
I love how quickly you found that.
Well, I knew exactly what chapter it was.
Why?
Look, I'm the guy for this, okay?
I think bro just has an Ada obsession.
By the way, Miss Ann, what did you think when you saw...
Miss Ann, if you need to know what chapter a random detail happens, just come to me. The more obscurely random it is, the more likely I know.
Yes.
I put it in chat, by the way.
Okay. By the way, Miss Ann, what did you think when you first saw Ada's karma on her thumb? It's like a huge revelation just to drop in the middle of a chapter.
What?
It's like it's randomly
it's also
in the background.
Only paint. Just look at the next like panel though. None of her nails are painted besides this
one. well, Kamui, this is to indicate it's a flashback nail.
It's a fashion statement. Specifically for the flashback.
Yes. Yes. She knew.
How else could we possibly notice?
Okay, so it looks like it's the same cup, I guess. Yeah, it's the same cup. Okay.
Same general type, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't she drop it though? I could have sworn it did it not break?
Well, after the scene.
Well, yeah, but if it's a plastic cup, I don't think it's gonna shatter into a million pieces, right?
Well, Ikimoto's plastic does.
Oh my god.
It definitely did do that.
Yes.
I suppose this could be like a mason jar.
It's one of those fancy girl cups.
Yeah, she's got her pinky up.
Oh my gosh, it actually is just that one nail that's painted. That's crazy. The other nails are not. Back when that old man.
Wait, do you see a scene of her hand with just the one nail painted and her other nails not being painted?
Well, we don't see her thumb in this screenshot here, or I guess share my screen. But you see all her other fingernails, and all 4 of them are white. So.
How interesting.
Right?
I know, having your 4th fingernail painted is like an accent nail choice kind of thing, but I've never heard of just the thumb.
So I'm down to obviously make fun of it. To be fair though, just because so we're not only unfair, only 99% of the time. The paint is from the flashback, not the present. And if we look at the chapter 5, her nails are painted in the chapter 5 scene. So it's possible she just painted her nails. Now, the weird part is that Ada, I'm pretty sure, is pretty much always consistently had painted nails. So I don't know why she unpainted it randomly for this one chapter here out of nowhere for the first time in her entire life.
Probably
but ignoring that.
They're probably just painted a lighter color. Also, I was going to say, now Boruto is more consistent than Naruto anime with Tsunade's nails.
Okay.
Wait, did I notice a detail you guys didn't notice?
I mean, they're red.
I think so.
That's how I remember them.
No, there's a lot of random panels where they're just, or random parts in the anime where they're just not painted. You pause and they won't be painted.
Well, to be fair, that's the anime. We're looking at the manga here.
Well, I know. That's why I specifically said Naruto anime. But anyway.
Well, to be fair though, as we've learned, Ikimoto did draw Madara's Rinnegan eyes in the anime, so it's entirely possible that he's responsible for Tsunade's nails.
Yeah, all those times when Tsunade's nails weren't painted, did those Tsunades happen to be far off in the background?
Nope. It was a very close-up scene of just her hand, and they weren't painted.
Did her eyes happen to be very oddly round, but just curvy off roundedness?
I don't think so. I actually think I
see weirdness to her eyes. Does she have a sweat bead by chance?
Yeah.
Was the depth perception of that moment rather strange?
No,
did she have a chibi head?
Yeah, was his circle less than 61% accurate?
Well, wait, hold on. Can you upload an image of a circle? Can you upload Matsuri's Rinnegan to this website?
I don't think there's any way to do that. You can reset. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is about how much. Hey! Okay, ironically, that's a higher percentage than what I just got.
It doesn't make any sense.
What the heck?
Yeah, how does this website work? So, what if I just do a square? Okay, well, 75% accurate. All right.
I don't think we can trust this website.
Triangle? Oh, only 72. Okay.
All right, so that's not reliable.
Now back to this. An old man stared at me, and my eyes met his. He could perceive me.
Wow.
If
you remove the rest of the conversation
through the
you think this is some romantic moment she's reminiscing on.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he was using his ability, just I guess maybe coincidentally, at the time that Ada was using her Senrigan. The same ability he used 2 chapters ago when all those other people were looking at him.
Oh, that whatever thing he was doing.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, it is a possibility.
But that's to say, maybe he couldn't just always.
Although that is really funny.
He's watching.
That makes it funny that Koji just didn't share that ability.
Okay, can you say that again? And hopefully my audio headphones don't mess up.
Wait, do you want me to say it again?
Yes.
I said, if that's the case, then it's kind of interesting that Koji just didn't share this ability with everyone, but only the other one.
This is also new information. He could perceive me where I was. We didn't know that before. Unless she doesn't mean it literally.
It's depending on what she means by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But that makes it almost feel like, rather than him seeing her consciousness in his dimension, he could see her in the picnic table kind of thing. But it does depend on what she means when she says that.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is kind of weird. So okay, in the previous scene, why did she use her Senrigan, or did she not?
She was just using her Senrigan to spy on the Shinju, and then Mamushi kind of like walked over to her towards the end.
So she only did it the one time. Yeah. Okay.
Never does it again.
Yeah,
it's kind of
funny.
Okay. So the only target that Ada didn't know was Hidari's. And I guess Ryu. But Koji kind of made that one clear for them.
For sure, yeah. Okay. That's part of his ability! So it wasn't just that he keeps multiplying. Oh my god. Right now, if I use Senrigan to peep in on him, he'd figure out where I am. That's his goal, or at least I'm pretty sure it is. Miss And, is it using the same kanji for C here as what it was for Mamushi?
That's where it switches. I originally had a note, and then I was like, oh, I can probably just like translate it decently enough that it kind of makes sense, and then put it in my analysis later. But she switches to wait, I think she actually switches before that, but I can pull up the Japanese if you want as well.
I mean,
we're not gonna say no.
Not gonna say yeah. Shout out the sweat bead. Right now, if I use a Senrigan Piron on him, he'd figure out where I am. Okay, so this is what she was saying about.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. She could still be saying this, like, metaphorically, which is why this isn't, like, re-saying it, but this is saying new information, because otherwise it'd be weird for her to say it twice back-to-back, but either way, there's no way to know.
Yeah, either way, that almost makes it like he can reverse the Senrigan onto her, basically.
I'll just put it. Check, because it's on my laptop.
Okay, we're starting to get down to it.
So since Delta's here, I don't know what Sarada said to Delta or whatever that you were talking about, Oodie, but what's our predictions? Will Delta continue to keep up her 30 chapter streak of doing absolutely nothing? And I mean, she can fly, whatever, but I mean, will Delta touch a Shinju, or will she just float or stand there while Sarada does all the work? What's our prediction?
Based on what I know, I'm confident she's not going to do anything.
Who's not going to do anything?
Point,
Delta.
I don't know if I prefer that she just goes the entire story without doing a single thing, because we made it this far. Now, if Akabi separately does something, whatever. I'm talking about Delta 2.0. At this point, I kind of wanted to just do nothing ever again, because we made it this far.
Okay, well, that just sounds spiteful. To give an actual reason why, if she does something at any point, then we're now going to have valid criticism to look back at every point where she could have done anything and asked why she didn't do it. Whereas if she never does anything in the first place, we can't say that necessarily.
Except, well, I mean, that is true, though, because we don't even know she scales. We don't know. Or did anything. Aside from the fact that Abeno says she's going to be a powerful Konoha ally and hasn't done anything, but except for pin Code down for 3 seconds one time, only for that to immediately backfire. That's literally all Delta's done, by the way. It's Shikamaru.
Yeah. She asked Kawaki if he was okay.
yeah, she's just different. Moral support.
She's Kawaki's emotional support. The only one.
She was ready to pinch forward.
Good at it.
By the way, when did Sarada learn the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and why hasn't she been using it more often?
Also, Kawaki.
Yeah, right?
There in his older outfit.
She did actually learn it in the anime because she copied it from Boruto. And like the academy part.
Well, I'm good to see that she's putting Tobirama's jutsu to its intended use. Get it down.
Is there any way to search users on Reddit? Sorry, I'm trying to find the Tsunade thing, and my account got deleted, but I know the post is still up.
Your account got deleted? Well, this is
my old account. Did I not tell you I got banned from the Boruto subreddit? The normal one? That's why I made an alt account and made the new subreddit.
Oh, that's so sad.
Did not know about this.
I mean, I don't know how to do it, but I'm logged in on my Reddit, and I can go to my profile, which isn't deleted, and go to my post and scroll down to see all my posts. I don't think that helps you at all, but I can do this.
I think I found myself. Oh no, this isn't myself.
It was 615 for the record, Kamui. I think I said 623 the other day. I can never get the number right.
Well, close enough.
Yeah,
it's like when I say the 1119 clones that were drawn versus Kimimaru in the manga. I don't actually remember the exact number. I just know it was like 1100 and something.
Yeah. I remember it's 600 something. Shout out all the...
Which, to be fair, still might be the most clones Naruto's ever made. And of course, we don't complain.
Okay, the stupidest thing we could ever do, Kamui, in terms of Naruto, is figure out how many clones Naruto has made in total.
In the entire series?
Yes.
I mean, I'm down. The only problem is how much time it's going to take. It's going to be so hard to keep track of some of those panels.
And we're counting the anime, including filler.
Yes. We're going for the highest possible number here.
Yes. But anyways.
And it means every time you respawns one, like, that one scene where he goes, Shadow Clone Jutsu, and then they all break. Shadow Clone Jutsu, like 30 times in a row. That's already like 1,000 right there.
Exactly. So when this thing... Oi, I love it, oi. So when this thing happens with Sarada, we're going to be really happy, Kamui, but we're also going to have a good discussion about it. But
okay, now I'm really interested. I'm not looking right now, so don't scroll too far for a second. But
Kamui's just itching to find out.
I mean, if it includes Damon bodying Sarada, but I'm not going to complain. But I don't think that's what's happening here.
Mamushi's making one of his greatest faces ever in the bottom left, by the way.
You mean the all the way bottom left, or the one next to it?
One next to it, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah. Oi, we going around exposing ourselves. But that woman, is she really in this village or what? Don't get your panties in a bunch. One look and this will be over. We'll get her on the first try. Yeah, and I'm asking when the hell that'll be.
Yes, but they were supposed to put a note in here.
What's that?
But Mamushi's sorry, they were supposed to put a note in here because I put like an asterisk. But there's his speech is like really drunk sounding in Japanese.
Okay, so do you think that's to indicate?
That's why I translate it like that.
Do you think he's? I was gonna ask. Yeah. So, do you think he sounds less intelligent?
Yeah, And you'll be very happy with this chapter. Probably.
Interesting.
I don't know if whether you're happy or upset, but I think it'll be a mix of both.
Never be fully sure.
What I will say is that, in a way, what they've done here only serves to enrage me further. Because now it is a problem. Because it's at over 100 to where he starts to show signs of noticeable decline. So it's not that he's just not going to do it at all. It's not that Koji was wrong or was lying and secretly evil or that the timeline is collapsing in on itself or anything. It's just Ikimoto got the numbers wrong.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. So, like, before it got to 100, it's like when there was 50, did his speech sound drunk like in any of the previous chapters, or is this the first time they've started to, like, be like this?
I believe this is the first time.
Okay, then yes, Ikimoto doesn't not account. Because it's 20 to 30. What could have changed in the timeline to make it 100?
So the only
but also,
reason...
it's just the start showing signs. He's still not that dumb.
Exactly.
They're conversing about the plan.
Exactly. And this really rubs me the right way when it comes to Fabrino, because this just proves we were right, and he was wrong about this entirely. If you remember last chapter.
I remember talking about it, but I don't remember exactly what he said.
Fabrino said that Mamushi was operating entirely on instinct, and the phrase that he said to Kobu at the end of the chapter was the phrase that he's been saying to everyone, and that's the only thing he knows how to say. He doesn't even know what it means.
Also, like, I remember our hypotheticals, like, well, if it reaches this number, thinking, I can't say, well, what can you say now, Fabrino?
Exactly. Yeah, so sorry, Fabrino, but I don't think Mamushi was instinctually repeating "get your panties in a bunch." Don't think he's ever said that before.
I mean, I could definitely see the ish. Well, I don't know if the ishi is also, but the really could be like indicating that kind of drunk speech. But that could also just be like the way that we talk, for example, when we emphasize.
Yeah.
Like, but you really think that kind of thing?
It's more like casual to me. Like, I can imagine Omoi saying it like that.
But either way, we'll just go with it because Miss Anne here felt the drunkenness. She felt the drunkliness of this.
Yes. And shout out.
I could send you the pen.
Is this Mamushi punching Mamushi?
It looks like a comet fell out of the sky and hit him. Kaguya?
Kaguya, is that you?
What the?
Shout out, you dung beetle.
Shout
Is
out.
that like a reference to Mamushi being like a bug?
Yes, there were so many bug puns in this chapter, and I was like, I don't know how to include them all.
Yeah, so Mamushi did hit him. That's interesting. Guessing he killed him too. Did he? What did he say?
Well,
that was
glad
really
to know that Mamushi is on the same level as Shikinai.
Okay, so he really got annoyed at that Mamushi quote asking.
Well, also the fact that Mamushi can one-shot Mamushi.
By the way, I never realized...
So Mamushi's durability does not scale to Mamushi.
Yeah. So stupid. I never realized that Ino had an affair, considering Inojine's real dad is right here looking at this.
Well, this could actually just be Inojine's older brother.
Well, you never know. This could be Inojine from the future.
I mean, he does look just like Inojine. I almost made the joke earlier, but I wasn't sure for the bag.
Oh, that's stupid.
But that is just Inojine right there. So yeah. I guess Inojine did undo the Kobumai transfer.
If you want to see the Mamushi's like drunk speech, I just put it in the chat. Hopefully,
I guess it looks like they're just gonna have Mamushi fighting Mamushi. Looks at this.
Dodo. Do.
Seisei dodo no dodo. If you've heard that phrase.
I have not.
It's like if you say like seisei dodo ni kakatte koi, it's like come at me like fairly. Don't use like dirty tricks to whatever. Like put away your weapon thing that you're trying to use and fist fight me basically.
Interesting. This looks like the kanji for capital. What is dodo? Magnificent Grand. Okay. Just to compare, is it capital that I'm thinking of, or is it a different one?
Still?
No, it's not any of these. Might be principal. It's one of them. We don't have to spend long on this, but principal, as in like territory or something. Municipal, maybe? No, that's the one that has the B on it.
Oh, that's definitely not what you're writing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, there's the B.
There's the B.
B is for building.
Yeah, I don't know. It's this one. I think this isn't the one I was thinking of. This is close to building, but not really.
If you like search the kanji and then go to the details, you can see a bunch of similar kanji.
Okay, so
like on the right where it says kanji 1 found 12 strokes, if you go to the details at the bottom in the corner. Yeah. And then if you scroll down, it should show you similar looking kanji somewhere, I think. Maybe it's only on phone.
Well, I believe you. Either way, ignoring that.
There you go.
What are these guys doing?
Oh wait, but this Mamushi scales to Mamushi. Oh hey, shut up!
Are you going down with them?
No, but Oodie, look, they did say shut up again.
Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, this is the one I'm down with.
This is the chapter title.
Ama? I've never heard a girl as Ama.
That's why I was saying he can't like speak coherently anymore.
Interesting.
I mean, he can, but like instead of saying onna, like it was onna.
Okay, that makes more sense.
It became slowly.
No, I love it.
I got you your kanji in the chat, by the way, in case you wanted to figure out which one it was you were thinking of. I think it's probably the third one on that list.
Oh, it's the first one. Yeah, it's the first one.
Oh, it's the first one?
Public Chamber Hall, yeah.
Oh, no, that is the kanji from Dodo. It's the same one.
Oh, I was right. Let's go. Yes. I'll take it. See, Kamui, I do know Japanese.
Wait, let's look at Mamushi's Rinnegan here.
It's a lot more accurate than Matsuri. And considering
I can still see a little blemish here, but it's definitely not the same.
I mean, that's where the bar is at, so he's above it right now.
Yeah, he is improving.
Intelligence dropped so much.
So again, though, well, his Rinnegan went to shit in the next panel here, but again, so okay, they're doing it now. Never mind the fact that. Well, you know what? No, hold on. Let's just ignore 20 to 30 for a moment. Why weren't they being stupid? The end of last chapter with the same number moments earlier.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Why
they've been at this number.
This snap of their fingers. Now do they become stupid? He hasn't made these aren't a new set of clones. He's had the same number of clones all chapter.
Yeah, unless Koji's gonna like say something like, "Whoa, the Mamushi clone spiked to like triple the amount in the past 2 minutes" or something like that. But I doubt he's gonna do that.
Well, either way, we literally saw Sarda looking at these same clones like last chapter. She didn't do anything yet, but she was literally reported that she saw them. The same one. I mean, yes, there could be more elsewhere, but still. The ones looking at Inojin aren't being this dumb. They're not attacking each other over anything.
Also, he's using fire style like he used on Boruto, you know, the same thing that was going to destroy the village. So much about their instinct not caring about Jura. Let's get out of here. Oh. No, I really think it's fine. I was thinking it was Inojin.
Also, Code. Inojin and Code's outfit.
I was literally going to say Inojin if he was a Kara inner.
or Konohamaru was screaming here in the front.
And when did Boruto transfer his karma to this guy's jacket?
Yeah, it's Konohamaru right there. And then there's Nishi.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who it is on the left right now.
That's someone. Scrolling down. Okay, time for the best scene of the chapter, probably. Tell me, Shikamaru. Hopefully. What are you doing? Is Inojin okay? I'm glad that's his first question. The enemy is a Shinji Mamushi. Okay, so not immediately answering is not easing Sai's opinion on this. His aim isn't Konoha. Oh my god. You're doing terrible at this, Shikamaru. It's just Ada. Didn't even know that. How'd you get this information? Please try to understand, Sai. Now isn't the time to discuss that. Have a duty to manage this interrogation session. Answer me, Shikamaru. I don't want to have to get rough with you.
Yeah, okay.
It's weird that he's still like interrogation session. Why is he still playing it by the books when he like stopped doing that at the end of last chapter? Realistically.
All right, well that just kind of ruined what I was hoping for. You know, you got me there.
Yeah. No, but we agree. Shikamaru's doing the worst thing he could do right now, right? It's like he's a nut.
I agree, but at least I like Sai, considering getting rough with him.
Yeah, don't misunderstand me, Sai. Goodness. I know you're worried about Inojin, but before our duties to our kids as parents, where she know? Okay, Sai, it's your time.
Okay,
it's your time. I can see in the bottom right. It's a close up on Sai. He's gonna say. I hope he's gonna say, "Shut up." We're gonna see what he says.
I was gonna say, is he gonna say, "Shut up"? Because okay, but Shikamaru. Okay, bro, what an idiot! This is the worst way to approach it. Okay, he should not be saying, "Look, Sai, be a shinobi tool. Screw your child." Okay, especially when Sai saw how Shikamaru acted in the Abado interrogation over his child. He should be saying something like, Sai, you need to have faith in your child, and while you do your job, kind of thing. He should make him feel, like, trust in his child, not to stop worrying about your child and worry about the civilians.
You know, Sai, back in the day, shinobi sacrificed their children all the time.
You know, back in your days, Sai, you had to kill your child friends.
We're sorry.
Shikamaru is back to being the dumbest character in the series again.
At some point in time between Naruto and Boruto, Shikamaru swapped places with Shikamaru from Road to Ninja.
Yeah, clearly. That's who's so cocky.
You should pray to his village. In other words, the safety of the civilians. Oh yeah, you mean like Inojin?
Alright, I like its size face on the right there.
Oh, also, civilian. You say the safety of the civilians, eh? No, where I'm going. Yeah, right there.
The only civilian here.
Exactly. Canonically.
Bro, I want Sai to like tie Shikamaru's hands up with his like snake rope things and like start like getting feisty with them here.
Yes. But Miss Anne, did you have something to say?
Oh no, I was just muted slightly because I was eating chips and I didn't want the crunching noise to be loud.
Okay. Well, I love Sai's expression. And that's not me saying that facetiously. I love Sai's expression. It's very good. Both panels. Tell me what you need me to do, says Sai. Oh god. Following the sand mission this time, I see you're carrying out another secret operation. Okay. So is Sai saying that the sand mission was a secret operation?
Yeah.
I mean...
It was. Like, Shikamaru did that behind... I mean, it's a little stupid. I really don't think Shikamaru needs to converse with the elders over every mission he's did. I think that was ridiculous, but they were saying, like, oh, you did this thing behind our backs or whatever.
I think that should be in reference to like something specific, like the real mission, as opposed to like the mission that was stated because the sand knew. Like this was like an actual mission outside of whatever shenanigans that Shikamaru was secretly doing.
Yeah, but Shikamaru didn't tell the elders about it. No.
So what was the official mission? They were literally
complaining about this like 3 chapters ago, if you want me to go look for it.
I mean, you can. Was the official mission to, like, go rescue Gaara? What was the official mission?
It just wasn't an official mission. It was just an unofficial mission, period.
I mean, I think that's just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Here,
because, like, for example, I think this should be similar to Tenchi Bridge, to where Sai had his mission separate from, like, the real mission.
Here, I'll just take a screenshot because I happen to find this literally instantly. It's kind of funny. I told you, I'm your guy.
Well, cool guy is also my guy.
Cool guy?
Cool guy. Is he. Kamui, there's no way it's who we think it is. Right?
Well, to be fair, real quick.
Michael Jackson.
Wait, what?
Oh my god, person, yes, he. Could it be?
It could be. You never know.
So, just to be real, Koharu here, or if that's Koharu might be the guy. I don't know. Either way, whichever one of the two it is. No, Hamura is the guy. Okay, Koharu. She's just stupid because, well, no. Shikamaru did not do it all on his own. I mean, like, Kankura was very much involved. But she obviously means within the Leaf Village's perspective, but still, she is just wrong.
The mission also wasn't in sand. It was in the sand village. Really,
well, I mean, it was in sand. It was on sand.
Well, yeah, it was on sand, exactly.
Yeah. Also, wasn't arbitrary. I'm not gonna say rescuing the Kazekage is an arbitrary mission.
Yeah, like I feel like arbitrary is just a little weird to use here.
You
arbitrary.
Know, I'm starting to think the elders do not care about alliances between the nations. Yeah, random choice or personal whim. Well, this definitely was a reason behind it.
So, Kamui, would you say that Sasuke choosing to leave Naruto alive was arbitrary?
Well, according to him, it was.
Well,
but also, I mean, I like how, like, the elders are just acting like Kokoro didn't call Shikamaru asking for his help.
Yeah. All I know is that last time, Sasuke spared Naruto based on arbitrariness, and this time, he'll kill him because he's an arbiter.
Yeah, I mean, he's very autocratic.
Okay, back to the shot. Oh my god.
So it looks like Sai is just gonna, well, based on what we're seeing on this page, Sai is not gonna do what we want.
Yeah, you know, all it took him to say was, screw your son.
Yeah, oh my god, bro, it's the exact opposite. So rather than him betray Shikamaru for his son, and rather than his son convincing him to do what he needs to do, what it took was Shikamaru saying, F your child, to do something different.
Keep in mind, it was the very first thing.
Saying, like, look, I'm your friend, Sai. You should trust me. It's Sai. Screw your child.
It was Sai's only question.
His only question is Inochi okay? And Shikamaru says, don't worry about your child. We have more important things.
Well, you sure convinced me.
Over being a parent. And Sai's like, all right, you got it, Chief. Tell me, I'm on board.
So there's no way that Ikimoto's actually doing this. So I'm just gonna continue going with our copium that Sai is lying to Shikamaru here. Just don't go and just dig in the hole even deeper.
Yeah, you know, Sai's just putting on his fake smile in that scene. You can see that. Look at all those teeth he's showing.
He's gonna do the opposite of what Shikamaru wants. Shout out the Uzumaki who escaped the massacre.
Shout out Soegi's brother on the right as well. Look at the back. Shout out the samurai from Gato's gang.
It's so funny you say that, because I was going to say this dude's wearing, I think the name's Zaki's beanie or whatever.
That's Zori.
Zori, yeah.
And then
Zori.
Waraji's in the back.
Waraji, yeah. Oh, it's so funny. This kind of looks like Kobu.
Kobu got away. Yeah. He really outdid Shikamaru there. Also, who's that dude on the left with the from the Akamichi clan or wearing
I was thinking Akamichi clan. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, that's so funny. Bro, low key, whenever you draw a background character and you're a mangaka and you have an anime, why would you not just throw in the anime filler character? This should be Naruto. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, to the NC Hammer questions.
Like, why is that guy not him? Also, I just realized.
What better time to introduce Yota than now?
Yeah, literally. Where did he get a hidden leaf headband, by the way?
What's wrong? Isn't it like backwards or whatever? It's one of the things that they comment on or something.
Well, yeah, but like, how did he make it? Like, I don't know.
The better question is just where did he get the headband to do this with?
There you go. And a blank headband at that. It's not crossed out or anything. See, okay, the funniest thing is if it was just some other village's headband that he crossed out and like sketched a hidden leaf symbol on top.
Oh, right.
Kind of like what you did with like the Attack on Titan Cowards thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Oh.
Is he gonna say like, "Oh, sure, it went like that"?
I was gonna say, "Whoop." Okay.
Sara's picking him up.
So, that's what's happening here. I thought that Mamushi.
Three balls. That's the spears.
Oh my. Okay, they're spears. I thought they were ... like ellipses of like his reaction, but he has the ...
Okay,
here.
I thought you were gonna say you thought like Mamushi was gonna shoot a tail beast bomb at.
No, okay, that's even funny. Okay, so we've had like 10 different answers to this story. My original thing is I thought that Mamushi unlocked Truth Seeker orbs.
Okay, that's funny too. Yeah, it's definitely Sarada's jutsu.
Yeah. Okay, so this is better than I thought it was. By the way, he's using Naruto's club mace sphere thing, whatever this is. So shout out Mamushi. The same thing as the sand. But yeah. So also she's
using Kawaki's jutsu.
So she's using 3 of her 4, just randomly all in the same place, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why she's so unbalanced.
Yeah. Only Miss And would get this, but she's totally pulling an Ochako right now. I'm sure she's gonna do that. So okay, so there's 3
okay,
things.
You know what? Look. I get it. But I'm not letting this slide, Ikimoto. He hasn't read Naruto. Name a single time when Itachi, Obito, Madara, or Shizui, or Danzo when they're using Shizui's eye, or Kakashi when using Obito's eye, say Mangekyo Sharingan Amaterasu, or Mangekyo Sharingan Kagutsuchi, or Mangekyo Sharingan Kamui, or Mangekyo Sharingan Konomatsukai. No, they don't do that. That's not how that works. Mangekyo Sharingan Susanoo. No, that's not what you do. You just say Amaterasu, Tsukuyomi, Konomatsukami, Kamui.
To be fair, they had a whole clan to imitate. She hasn't even had anyone train her.
It's instinctual. That's how she knows the name.
Well, to be fair, she knows the name from that one library.
Nobody taught Kakashi how to say it, the jutsu names, right? He just knew.
He also went to the Uchiha clan base thing a lot as a kid, so he probably had seen or heard somebody use it at least once at some point.
Well, I definitely don't think Kakashi saw any Uchihas use the Mangekyo Sharingan when he visited their base as a kid, but it's definitely possible.
Or when they were doing
also ignoring that,
stuff.
Sarada's seen Sasuke use Sharingan. She's not oblivious to what he has. She knows he has a Mangekyo Sharingan. She asked him about it. I don't awaken it.
She's seen Amaterasu. I think. Right?
True.
Has she seen it?
In the Seikyo Dash manga, yeah, but
she's definitely seen it in the anime because she sees the Amaterasu on the Zetsu.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Boruto's seen it 72 times, but besides the point.
I'm also just not going to let that slide because even ignoring the fact that she's seen Sasuke use his jutsu, even ignoring the fact that it's instinctual and that's how they know how to use the abilities in the jutsu names, even ignoring all that, Ikimoto, this is the way you do the jutsu. Okay, why are we breaking this here? Why? This is starting to be different. Say Mangekyo Sharingan. Now, you know why she's doing it? It's because you told people to skip all of Naruto and all of Part 1 of Boruto. They don't know what the hell this is. That's why you're doing it. Ruin the chapter.
Well, to get my stance out there, whereas I understand where Kamui's coming from, I think it's kind of cool. It's fine.
I think the only time it was cool is when she did it the first time, which kind of made sense because at the time it made sense for her to say Mangekyo Sharingan because that's her awakening, well, quote unquote awakening. But you get the point. It's a big moment for her, I guess. Here she's just saying it. She's gonna do it every time now.
Well, to be fair, Kamui, maybe she was just specifying between her 3 Tomoe Ohirume.
Oh, God, don't tell me she's got that.
So, okay, I do want to track these. So, she has 3 spheres behind the Mamushi. She probably has, to lift this one up in the air, a 4th spear in front of this Mamushi. So 3 spheres are over here. By the way, where is Sarada in relation to all these people that she's watching? Do we have any idea?
She's on one of those buildings on the side, either the left or the right side.
Yeah, but this matters because where would Sarada be in this panel? Would she be over here? Would she be somewhere in front of the camera, behind the cameras, or over here? Where exactly is it?
It's this under the premise of us not just looking to see what they do in the next page to figure that out?
Yes, because we have this page, and this is important because from what we know, as of right now, unless it's changed between the first time she used it now, she only has access to 4 spheres. She has these 3 spheres over here.
Also, the Boruto database also went out of its way to specify she has 4.
And then we get this.
So she has 5 here. We can just disregard anything that shit says.
Well, yeah, but she has 3 here as well. So she likely, these are probably these 3. Either that or she has more than 4. Because either she moved these 3 to be behind her, meaning she's probably somewhere up here or something. I don't know.
Or she's just floating in the background, this really far away squiggle there.
That thing,
that is, I'm totally reaching, but I could see what could be her in the background.
Could be.
But I don't think it's her.
I'm gonna laugh when Delta's like, "Huh, you need a Mangekyo Sharingan to do that?"
Yeah.
What the?
1, 2, 3 here.
But
wait, where is she? Because on the previous, she's right behind this dude. Does she just like fly in really quickly? She's like not there in the other page.
Exactly. Yeah, actually, yeah, because there's this dude, and she's in front of him here.
All right, so let's go back
she
up.
Went backwards based on that, but yeah, so she's like where this.
She's gotta be like right. Okay, she's like right behind the camera here, if she hasn't moved. But then what's up with the 3 spears in the background? Is that Ikimoto just not knowing how to do depth perception again?
Probably. I think the funniest answer is she's literally like touching, like right behind this Mamushi, to where Mamushi's just perfectly covering her because Ikimoto didn't want to draw her.
Okay, that would be funny, but I think she's perfectly behind the camera. Like she is the panel, basically.
Oh, yeah, like it's a first person perspective, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking, but. She obviously has these spheres, so
those spheres. Also, just tracking the spheres here since we have a different angle now. So this is from the left, looking to the right. You got the 1, 2, 3. This is seemingly in front of her, and then you have this. So this is seemingly the 4th one, but for whatever reason, we're just not getting the one over here. So this might be that one. This is either that one or it's the 4th one behind her. I can't really tell. Ikimoto's depth perception sucks, but that's definitely the one in front of her.
Yeah, I don't know if the one in the top is meant to be the front left or the front right or the back right.
Who knows? Those fears.
Feel confident the other one is the back left, but
yeah. So this is your fault, huh? Okay, so 2 more spheres behind her. At this point, I don't think Ikimoto's keeping track of the spheres. I think he's just putting them willy-nilly wherever he wants.
Yeah, he's supposed to put them in the panel.
Yeah. Gotcha. Haha. Oh my god, he looks so flat-headed here. So let's go ahead.
He did not have tummy time.
Champion would be so happy right now. Academy Sakura puts nothing on this guy, though. This is just putting them all together again. Okay.
So again, if these Mamushis are full power,
yeah,
Jura shenanigans aside, Sarada can genuinely beat Matsuri, Ryu, Mabushi, and Hidari all at the same time, based on this.
Effortlessly. Damn, girl.
Does that not seem ridiculous?
Just kill infinite of them. Also, does Delta have her triangle in her eyes here? I can't really tell if that's what that is.
No, I think Delta just looks weird here, and that's just that.
It's not all of them. Oh, Hirume's gravity only affects bodies immediately after I spot them with this eye.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, she says this eye, doesn't specify which eye, but progress.
So, Kamui, would you prefer this way, or would you prefer it if she needs eye contact with the bodies?
Well, that would depend on... Well, okay. It wouldn't work with eye contact, given what we saw with her doing to reuse Iron Sand.
That's what I figured you were going to say, exactly that.
So that just wouldn't be an option. But if you want to make the ability less OP, you could do the eye contact, but then she just can't do like the Iron Sand thing. It's not going to be an option.
It could just be different between organic and inorganic material as well. Whatever.
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't like a weird distinction there. That just be stupid. So at this point, I would, if you wanted to do the Iron Sand thing, it would be like Kamui. It's whatever you look at.
Okay. It could also be left eye versus right eye ability.
To look at thing.
Yeah, I think I'd be okay with it if it's like a left eye, right eye ability difference.
True. Like if the right eye requires eye contact to do X thing that's stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like.
I see. Alrighty.
Depending what they want to do with that.
Then you can leave all those
Oh my
extras.
god. Alright, we have to complain about Delta. Unless somebody shows in and says to me. But yeah, there you go. She's doing it. By the way, she's not using her rocket jets.
I mean, she's got a really cool face there, really devious, sinister kind of face.
She's in the pose for the rocket jets.
Okay, that's funny too.
But there's not there.
But she's got that evil grin on her face. She's bodying the Mamushis. All right, so I guess she's always scaled above Boruto.
Could have bodied Hidari that whole time.
Like, why is she even tagging along?
We just have to accept the fact that the Boruto power scaling's been ruined in this Mamushi arc. Like, it doesn't matter what's. I mean, it was already ruined with Orion Sage Mitsuki, but like this arc is just sealing the deal. Like, why did Boruto just completely fucked up the story and power scaling wise?
Yeah, why did Boruto even bother showing up in chapter 1?
He ruined Boruto because of this power scale.
I mean, Delta could have bodied Code in chapter 1. Boruto didn't even need to do anything.
Exactly, though. You can't have Mamushi being equal strength to the original that was pressing base Boruto to the point that he needed Code's help to deal with these Shinju.
I do think that's unfair to say he needed Code's help. I don't like saying that.
Fighting 5 Shinju because they're all Mamushi. Like a stronger enemy than what Boruto was dying against.
Yeah, she's just like obliterating
any of these characters could have beaten Code. They're all stronger than Boruto. Boruto's the weakest character. Boruto and Kawaki and Sage Mitsuki are the 3 weakest characters.
Yeah, because this is even a one-on-one. Keep in mind, she's literally taking out 2 simultaneously in this panel. And she's like 1v 5 in all of these. Maybe. Oh, is it 3 she's taking out?
She's just laughing her ass off, not even trying. Exactly. She's not using her laser beams or anything.
Yes.
Not even using her rocket feet.
Oh my god. Ugh. It's disgusting.
I mean, when you really think about it, though, every character so far is just taking turns bodying. Oh my god, Oodie.
Okay, I'm gonna scroll down.
Time out. We're gonna go back to when base Boruto's fighting the Mamushis for a second. There's a reason why I'm doing this.
Okay.
So let's try chapter 27.
By the way, if Amado could make this like the week after killing Ishiki, why did he even bother having Koji?
Why did he just have like Delta fight Ishiki?
You don't even need to rely on a Baryon mode you don't even know about then.
Okay, so
just tell me Amado was actually
evil. My god. Oh, okay, hold on. We're going to chapter 28 for a second. I want you to do it though, so that you can see the share screen in all its glory.
Okay.
Go to like page 34. We'll start there. Really 36, but 34 is good start.
All right. So
if this is fine, just still use if you want to use it. But we'll just.
Well, I don't have Viz, but.
No, you have Viz for that chapter because it's the 3 most recent.
So
chapter 31's not a Viz yet.
The chapter is what you said.
So 36. When Boruto is fighting Mamushi. So just keep going. It's coming up soon. All right. Okay, so here's where we start. Okay, so Boruto's gonna kill one.
Okay.
Just keep going past this.
So slices
keep going.
Twice, by the way.
It's so zoomed in is the only problem when you do it this way, because then it's harder to like actually see the full page. But keep going.
Don't want to die. I just gets lost.
Keep going.
Yeah.
You should zoom out. Can you zoom out a little bit?
Oh god.
This is a lot better. All right, yeah, let's go back down because I messed you up, but yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so there's like, all right, we need to scroll back. We're gonna figure out how many Mamushis there are together here, but you need to scroll up now. I don't like this gap in the middle. Okay. Or the fact that they just interrupt this fight. Okay, what the hell?
See, Kamui, this is why I shouldn't have zoomed out.
Oodie, I'm sorry. Can you just go to Viz?
Oh my god. I'm gonna go to Viz, but you're doing the seeing work here. I'm not gonna do the seeing work. I'm gonna go to the pages and you're gonna do the analysis here. I'm not gonna bother looking at it.
Right, you're
gonna do the eye work for me.
Okay. Well, we could still so we got one. We'll count as many as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of them jump.
Probably best just to start here, just to see how many like are on the ground or whatever. It's kind of hard to tell.
Wait, kills one before we start. There's one on the ground.
Well, there's no others around him, so it's just I think there's only one on the ground, and the rest were up on the.
He kills that
rooftop.
one. Okay. So then there's
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, no, they grow out of him. So there's 4. 2 jump down. He kills like at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to the next page. So there's that max 3, and then which is one of the other ones knocks him into the wall, does fire style, and he's forced to use. So mind you, 2 Mamushis. We're beating base Boruto here, kind of forcing him to use karma. Just 2 Mamushis. Pounded him into a wall. So technically, this is so ridiculous. Boruto's had the worst performance. Base Boruto has had the worst performance against Mamushi. Because think about it. 2 Mamushis has the upper hand on Boruto here. 4 Mamushis getting bodied by Shikanai and Chocho. 5 Mamushis getting bodied by Delsa. Freaking 10 Mamushis getting bodied by Sarna. So the code, like, literally every character can just body code. Why was the village even worried? Did they just think Code was stronger than he is? Also, cells and bullets left.
Oh, I didn't realize.
She says she thinks she got sick from eating Pringles. I gotta go curl onto the floor.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, so shout out everything Delta could have done in every single chapter prior to now.
Yes.
Except for Rocket Boots, apparently.
By the way, she has anti-healing beams, and that's like Jura's one thing.
I know. Yeah, exactly. What if Jura just tanked him because he didn't realize? He just dies.
Bro. Oh my god, she looks so much like Mamushi here with her feet like this, in this pose.
Okay, out of curiosity, I really hope not.
Like
but do you realistically see a scenario to where, I mean, I'm going to say no because Mamushi's not doing it anyway, but do you see a scenario to where Ikimoto forgets and just has those Mamushis heal?
Oh, that's funny. I don't know if Mamushi
the real problem.
Well, Mamushi's the Shinju haven't even healed in the first place.
Well, that's the problem, is that Mamushi doesn't do the whole go back and heal thing because he just spawns more clones instead. He doesn't bother.
Yeah. Also, I don't think it technically counts. Oh, that's weird. I'll let you deal with that. But I don't think it technically counts as healing if he goes back and adds more wood onto the destroyed parts. That's basically the equivalent of Kawaki getting his new arm.
But then that could just apply to Jura then, technically.
It depends how Jura does it. I know we technically saw it, but, like, I don't know.
I mean, he's doing it through a tree all the same, so...
It's weird, leave the same. Okay. And shout out Delta, who's still bodying multiple of them. Through the eyes as well. Oh my gosh.
For the people who might complain about the power scaling complaints, and yeah, it's just power scaling. But on the other hand, the power scaling matters for this type of series because why should I take anything seriously? Why should I take any threat seriously if it's just SpongeBob, Looney Tunesy cartoon magic power scaling to where, you know, it's just like, why should I be afraid of Mamushi or Hidari in the next arc when I know that Delta can beat Hidari 5 times over?
All at the same time.
Why am I concerned?
when every kid in the village, when the weakest ninja of this class, in terms of the manga, can body every Shinju 4 times over. Why am I concerned for Sarada's life? Because, mind you, with Sarada especially, Hidari needs to get 10 times stronger to be relevant. Not to get the upper hand. Just to be relevant. How is he gonna do that? I don't know if he's gonna get there, but like the gap between Sarada and Hidari right now is so stupid that I'm like, why am I afraid of him? But even ignoring that, it's also why, let's just say Hidari does get 10 times stronger. Why am I not supposed to expect Team Inoshika-cho to randomly scale up out of nowhere for no reason? They're doing it here?
Well, that's also part of the problem. It's not to say that's where they scale. It's to say they can scale anywhere at any time. So in the future, whatever villain is 10 times stronger than Jura, who's to say that Inoshika-cho aren't randomly gonna be randomly relevant to them?
Well, exactly, because he's just gonna throw them into whatever situation with no explanation for why they're irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's just like, that doesn't mean all of the story goes away, obviously, but it also becomes like, yeah, but now you're, it's just gonna be, the power scaling is just gonna be whatever it needs to be so that the character can be there, essentially. And then you also have, like, for example, on the flip side, okay, so every scene where Delta doesn't do anything, we're gonna ask why she's not just winning the fight.
Yeah, because now we have to go back to every single chapter of Blue Vortex where she hasn't done anything and obviously easily could have now.
Yeah. Now, obviously, a lot of the time, she's just floating there. Like, she's just floating next to Jura. This doesn't mean she can beat Jura. I'll give you this. Every Jura scene, whatever, Team Inoshika-cho can beat Jura, okay, he's Jura. Fine. But, like, why don't they just have Delta go do something? Why not?
Yeah. I do think the power scaling does get overblown or misunderstood in a lot of ways. That's not to say this isn't ridiculous. But for example, what you said earlier, I don't think that Boruto needed to beg Code, crying on his hands and knees, slobbering for Code to help him against Mamushi. I don't think that's how that scene was being portrayed.
That's not what I was saying. What I'm saying is for all 4 Shinju at the same time, what should be relative to 4 Mamushis.
Likewise,
well, actually, it's only 3 Shinju at the time.
Likewise, though, I don't think area of effect attacks necessarily matter to the same extent. Because Sarada can beat 1 Mamushi as easily as she can beat 100, but it's using the same attack. It doesn't matter if there's 1,000 or 1,000,000 there. She's using the same amount of effort. Likewise, if Choji...
Well, actually, can't say that, because I do think the Boruto database said that the larger the object, which I think you could extrapolate to the number of objects. That's just more mass being sucked in.
I don't necessarily think that's the case, because then it would just be based on the size of the sphere, and if the size of the sphere is strong enough to pick up the weight of a Mamushi, then it should be able to pick up the weight of all of the Mamushis. I don't think it's like, oh, there's 6 Mamushis, they're 100 pounds each. It has a 500-pound limit. It's only going to pick up 5 of the Mamushis, and the 6th one's unaffected. I don't think that's how it might works. Just take
more chalk. I don't know. We don't know.
I don't think it's how it would work in that regard. So, for example, a similar comparison. It's not the exact same, so it's sort of disanalogous. But a similar example, if Choji is fighting Zetsu, if he's fighting 50 Zetsu or 100 Zetsu or 1,000 Zetsu, if Choji has a boulder next to him and he expands to full expansion and he picks up the boulder and he throws it at the Zetsu, it doesn't matter if there's 10 or 100 or 1,000 Zetsu. He's putting in the same amount of effort to pick up that same size rock and throw it the same distance to hit the Zetsu.
I know in that situation. But for Sarada, I do think it depends, because if it's like this sphere can manage this much mass, well then either, the problem is though, we don't know if it's based on mass, if it's based on the strength of the user, we don't know enough about the ability to say how that works in general, but kind of depends there.
Well, I think it's just similar to a black hole, essentially. To where it'd be the strength of the sphere itself rather than the control it has over others.
No, we don't know. But regardless, Sarada aside, I agree. But that again, that's really gonna point us to Sarada more than anyone else here.
What do you mean?
But I mean, okay, ignore Sarada. Delta's taking him out one by one. So Delta could just kill Mamushi, kill Matsuri, kill Hidari.
But anyways, Sarada sure does look evil here.
I think she's using her other eye. Well, actually, we don't know which eye she was using before.
Well, her right eye specifically is bleeding. Not her left. Which eye bled before? If you want to go look that up.
Let's go find out.
Sure.
Get it back to chapter 21.
Something like that.
No, I'll do that.
Sure, yeah. It might have been both eyes, but I think it was just one eye.
No, I think he just did one eye.
Her right eye.
Well, then again, then we would have known which eye it was before. I feel like we would have just forgotten. So hold on, let's just go look.
So it's her right. It's on.
She was definitely doing the right eye last time.
I mean, half the time,
right eye is definitely Orihime.
Half the time, okay. Half the time, well, is that the eye that bleeds? Half the time, whenever you use a Mangekyo ability out of one eye specifically, you usually close the other eye even. So it's still kind of weird.
Well, they close both eyes and then they open the bleeding eye.
Yeah.
Sarada doesn't do that.
Wow. She might have done it off screen.
Classic Ikimoto. Just like Shikanai Team 10's training arc, they got them to be OP.
Yes.
You know, actually, real quick, this could just be coincidence, but like, do you think you look at her right eye on our left, on the bottom panel where she's bleeding?
Yeah.
You see how it looks like kind of sketched, grayed out?
Yeah.
Like, is he trying to indicate she's going blind already?
Well, he was doing that way, way earlier. I don't know if you noticed. He's done that like every single panel of this so far with Sarada's
in this chapter, you mean?
Yeah. Here it's a little bit.
Those were zoomed out enough that I wasn't sure, but this one was like zoomed in enough to where I felt like I did notice that, but it didn't feel zoomed in enough to feel confident over it. Because here it's again, it doesn't seem too. I can see it, but it didn't seem noticeable enough to really say. It wasn't like that was like this last was like, all right, it's time to say something about it.
Sure. I mean, considering I hadn't said anything about it until now.
Can we just change the name to Orihime instead of Orihirume? Because the one's way easier to say.
And one of them's a Bleach character.
But yeah, here it's very pronounced. That it's just like something's going on here.
Well, scrolling down.
Not to mention that the circle's white. And I don't think it's supposed to be. The circle in the center. It's white. I mean, to be fair, it is on the other panel, on the other eye too, but...
Suns are white. Freaking Mario over here.
Well, hold on. Let's go down a little bit. I didn't realize that Mamushi was a basketball player. You say swish, swish.
Oh my god.
I should really put my food in the oven.
So, if Sarada blows up one of her orbs to kill these Mamushis, does she not permanently, but does she lose that orb and she only has 3 for the rest of her time that she's using this usage of the Mangekyo?
I feel like that's how it should be.
Yeah, like, could she remake her 4th one during this?
Or at least to do so would like cause her like chakra drain. It'd be like, Kakashi uses Kamui again and take the chakra of doing that.
Yeah. I agree. Looks like she's falling back down to the ground.
So I can walk away real quick.
Tupapa! Ugh! Sarada, you okay? Okay, so here's where we're gonna get to the thing. So Kamui...
Well, I mean, I will say real quick, this isn't a big complaint, but like, shouldn't she be like grabbing her eye, not her like back of her head?
Well, The chakra's coming from the brain. Maybe she has a headache.
It just feels like she's this is not really where she's supposed to be grabbing.
So Kamui, you were right. She's going blind. I knew this. This was one of the spoilers that I knew. So that was the thing that I was saying earlier. The word that ended in D, that was the spoiler that I knew, is blind.
Oh.
I knew this, because this is one of the panels that Rudo posted. I didn't realize what it was, but then I found out through someone else saying something else earlier.
You could have interpreted this as Delta just like moved really fast or something.
No, I would have done that. I figured it was like a hologram or something, but then coincidentally, somewhere else, at some other time, I saw someone else say something about it.
Okay. So,
yeah.
I'm glad we were right.
So this is a conversation that I want. So, okay, so we're going to be happy because that means Sarada is indeed, in fact, going blind. All the conspiracy theorists of, oh, she's a perfect Uchiha, born of the Sasuke with the six-path chakra.
Make fun of this straight again?
Yeah. She's out of love. She's not going to go blind. Yeah, so she's going blind. Not only that, we're going to be extra happy. Because screw Sarada, bro. She's going blind even faster than normal. Freaking 1-time use, and she's halfway done 2 times. She's freaking 5 Kage Summit blind, bro.
It's actually true, though.
She did not overuse her Sharingan. She just sucks. But this is also interesting because unless Sarada has some weird healing mechanic, it's not like she can go unblind. This is her new permanent vision forevermore.
So let's also keep in mind that Kakashi and Uchiha used Kamui like 6 times before ever getting Ninetales chakra. At least, like, use it like a lot. And he was not this wide.
Yeah. Freaking twice, bro. It's not like she really even overused it in either instance, in my opinion. The first one, she technically used it till passing out, but not really even. The second time, she's just using it kind of normally. It's like, she didn't go crazy with it.
Yeah, why is Kakashi?
Keep in mind, the Sasuke versus Danzo fight was like literally 10 minutes in universe. This was like 30 seconds or whatever. Like, bro.
I know Sasuke spammed his blown Genjo before going blind.
I can't wait to talk to Mello about the power scaling. Oh, yeah. Okay, are we going back to the chapter? Keep in mind, it's 1:30 a.m. and you want to end as soon as possible.
It's 1:30 a.m. and I want to be asleep 2 hours ago.
Okay, continuing the chapter. So Sarda's going blind. She's not actually fine. Back to Damon's dad. All right.
You know what? Damon's dad's actually really weak because he's Damon's dad, so they're like inverse.
I see he's using red-haired Naruto's club still.
He loves this tech. You know what I've noticed? Has Mamushi used his crab claw hand a single time in this invasion? You know, like the thing of things that he was using against Boruto?
No, he hasn't. Bro, has Inojin just been like dodging up here for like 5 minutes straight? What's he doing? He's not even talking, by the way. He's not like, whoa, hear me out. It wasn't me. Wait, I'm sorry. It's nothing. He's just dodging.
Either that or he's been getting hit, and Kobu is Mamushi level.
Keep in mind, like, why is he treating this this like, I guess it is a ceiling, this roof, as like a tournament? Like, he doesn't. There's not like an out of bounds. He can leave this gate. Doesn't need to stay up here. He can run across the village. Well, to think you were this poor of a listener. This is,
Koji doesn't seem freaked out at all, bro. He's just like talking shit now.
He's like all dirty and sweaty. Bro's been at this for a minute at this point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, either he's been dodging for this long at Kobu's body, or Kobu's been tanking Mamushi's hits when Mamushi can one-shot kill Mamushi.
And I don't know which would be worse. Oh my god, he's snapping at Inojin to wake him up. Is that gonna break the mind? You can't just do that. Shikamaru couldn't do that to Ino to wake her up. That's not how that works.
So wait, hold on. If he could do that, why didn't he? What? Is he just trying to test Inojin?
Oh. Time for a change of pace, Inojin. Quite literally. Either way, it's over for him.
Bro, this is so stupid. Why is he even doing like 90%? I mean, look. I can understand him wanting to get... Okay. I'll argue in favor of it by saying Koji would rather Inojin's mindset be mission first.
I agree.
So that he doesn't do this again in the future.
Yeah, it's like testing him.
And that's why he did that. But it is still just funny to think that he could have just done this the whole time.
But also at the same point, why was it then that he was just determined, all right, enough is enough. I'm waking him up. This is not going to continue.
Especially if Kobu was getting thrashed around a little bit.
Anyway, it's kind of crazy that Shikamaru couldn't just snap, out of it. I feel like there's other times Shikamaru would have wanted to do that. Oh.
Wouldn't it make sense, though? You have Shikamaru, like... Hold on, this is just a problem. So, because, like, Shikamaru's yelling to Ino, like, hurry up and get back in your body! Like, when they're attacking Keen. And that's not waking Ino up, and he's right next to Ino holding her body. Yelling in her ear.
Exactly. Like, as if
when,
Ino...
I don't know, when Sakura versus Ino, when Ino does the mind transfer, Naruto starts yelling, doesn't wake Ino up and put her back in her body.
Exactly. No, this breaks this jutsu, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
This just shouldn't work this way.
This is just bad.
The easiest counter of all time. Snap your fingers.
So stupid. Okay, this is what I'm actually really excited for.
Did he do it through a toad or something? How did he even do it on a Kobu? Was it through a toad?
Also, Mamushi just conveniently stopped attacking him the moment Kobu woke up. Whatever. But I'm actually...
correct me. Like, did he use a toad to do this?
Sorry, to do what?
In the first... How did he get it onto Kobu in the first place, the mind transfer? Did he do it through Koji's toad? What did he do?
Yes. If you remember last chapter, it was Shikamaru. The toad jumped off Shikamaru, landed on the table. Inojin did the mind transfer to the toad next to Koji.
The table face slap thing. Yeah, okay, I just wanted to confirm.
Transferred to... Yeah.
That's kind of like what Ino does with Hinata in the war, essentially to extend the range. So it's still mind transfer. It's not a different jutsu or anything.
Sorry, what do you mean? Like you probably said a word wrong there. Ino did it to Hidan in the war arc?
No, like what Ino did with Hinata in the war arc.
Oh, Hinata. Okay. It sounded like you said Hidan.
I mean, I can see that now. But that is to say it's the same jutsu. They're just both extending the range. In a different way, but... Well,
ignoring the fact that he made it teleport and it's not extending the range at all, but yes.
Close enough.
Like this isn't the Sharingan to where it's a jutsu that quote-unquote requires eyesight or whatever. You... Like, this is just straight up. You shoot your soul in a straight line. Why it's hard to dodge. Whatever. But out of all scenes, not gonna lie, I'm probably most excited to see this scene. I want to see how Kobu...
I want to see what Kobu does. I feel like they're just gonna like have him get eaten, but I really want to see Kobu talk himself out of it.
Oh no! I hope he doesn't just do the what? How did I? What is this? Oh, what's going? And then he just... Bro, if he just does that 40 times in a row and refuses to elaborate, if he's freaking, if he's Boruto Chapter 2, I'm so done. It's over, Code. I've had enough. No more talking. Let's go. Do it. Come on, Code. Stop. Did you force dispel the jutsu? You really are, So what do we think he was gonna say? Well, the stupidest thing he could have said, you really are shut up.
You really are a diligent Konoha shinobi.
I'll listen to this later. First, Restart.
I'll listen to this later as it's like a call or something, like a voicemail.
I'm worried for your friends. And we all know he's not going to listen to it later. Also, I'm worried for your friends. Now I feel like Gene just is going to listen.
Yeah, dude, Koji's such a liar.
I know. And I hate that because I would so much prefer if this was a dynamic of, don't forget, we took you hostage. We'll kill you if you don't listen. Like, why can't Koji say something cool like that? Like, don't forget your place here. You have.
I just scrolled ahead. I'll see. I'm curious what you'll think.
How did I get? Who are you people? What is your business with me?
Okay, really funny if he just says, so where's Ada?
Oh my god. Mind transfer formation. Oodie, it's Gene. What happened to Kobo? Let's go! Okay, taking a screenshot.
Well, also, mind transfer formation. Does that necessarily reconnect him?
Yeah.
Or is he conveniently actually doing mind transmission at the same time as his mind transfer formation campfire?
Go back to the explanation of the jutsu, probably like 3 chapters ago. Is it just the campfire, or is it also?
I think they were doing both at the same time. Not that I think it is just the campfire, but they were doing both.
I think they might explain it as being both. That the jutsu is both, and it's just an OP version, I guess.
It is a delicate line made possible by Gene's new jutsu, the mind transmission formation. Okay. Yeah, it is from that. Well, oh my god, bro. Ikima doesn't know the difference between mind transmission and trans. Okay. If only Salads and Bolts was here to confirm. Mind transfer formation is what they wrote here. What Viz wrote previously was mind transmission formation, which I think made more sense for what that jutsu was. But I have to wonder if Ikimoto is just, again, flip-flopping transfer and transmission, like which word he wrote down.
Yeah.
In which case, bro. Also, what happened to Kobo?
Yeah, no, I already put that in mistakes.
Gene!
Oh, God. He's on the roof. Mamushi is after him. Hurry! Interesting that he would say that.
Get a Damon Shinju through Kobu?
So, it would be cool if Sai was on the call, but obviously I don't think he is.
Or if he asked Sai for help.
Also, when did Inojin get Cho's piercings?
I know. I guess he's a true Yamanaka now.
He's the 18th generation.
I guess he's a Chunin.
Oh my god.
But so which Saratobi gave Inojin his earrings? Because, did Konohamaru do that, even though he's not their sensei? Because it's supposed to be a Saratobi who does it. That's part of the tradition.
So, by the way, is Koji just not going to be mad that he's still after Kobu or whatever?
Does he even know? Can he hear it? I don't know. Probably.
And if they're on the same call, wouldn't Koji just be like, ignore him, we're killing Kobu? And then Shikamaru should probably go along with it, or...
Hey, Shikamaru wouldn't care.
Gah, your face is really beat me up. Here went the duck.
Yeah, wait, why is his face pissing him off?
If you died too quick. That irritating feeling.
Bro, he doesn't... Okay, I'm trying to think of who he reminds me of, but Mamushi's face here.
Yeah, he does look similar. It's
something.
funny.
I don't know what it is, but it's something. But I like it. Also, the bug in me, another bug. A pun.
Okay, so I guess Shikamaru just doesn't care.
Well, I guess Shikamaru scales to Mamushi's singular attack here. From downstairs to upstairs.
He blitzed it. Whoa. So, the stupidest thing they can do is Shikamaru and Sai are gonna speed blitz one-shot all these Mamushis and save Kobu's life, and then Kobu's not gonna question anything and have gratitude for the shinobi. Oh my god, Mamushi's face is the best.
Face here.
Yeah.
It's the most evil he's ever been.
I know. I can't wait for Koji to take credit for this when it all goes right. Watch, he's gonna take credit for Boruto as well.
Yes. Bro, well, remember Boruto, who's weaker than Chocho, is gonna do this.
Oh, by the way, Inojine's decision. You know, Inojine's decision that was like really hyped up on the cover and first page and last page of last chapter, that he didn't make any decision because Koji took that opportunity away from him.
Okay. Whereas that's funny, I was gonna say I think this is his decision, just yelling for Shikamaru to help him, but like,
come on.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't really make a decision. I'm not counting that as a decision.
Exactly. Like at that point, I would say his decision is to not leave Kobu's body until he was forced out of the body.
Yeah, exactly.
Which did nothing.
I will say this might work out well for them, because I guess they're gonna see Shikamaru and Boruto saving Kobu, and Kobu's gonna like that, I guess. But be grateful to Boruto for saving his life.
Yeah, because realistically,
he's gonna be stupid like the elders. But
either way, it doesn't matter how long Inojin was in Kobu's body or not, because Inojin would have done the same thing regardless whenever he got out. So no matter what, this scene right here would have happened the exact same way at whatever point in timeline, to where Shikamaru and Sai come on the roof at the exact time as this jutsu. But the one thing that Inojin stalling for as long as he did in fact do and change. It stalled long enough for Boruto to get here, and he was only going to get here at this point in time.
That's true.
So
but that's not an Inojin decision.
I know.
It's an Inojin not decision.
By the way, shout out Boruto, who transferred his karma to the foot of his shoe. Not gonna lie, this kind of looks like an eye in a weird way. That's stupid. But anyways, by the way, so is this fire attack absorbed? Yeah, because it was like, so he was like on fire, right? And then it's seemingly dissipating here.
Or it's just not working too well.
Is it just really weak? Like,
okay, the funniest thing that could happen here is Boruto just kills Kobu.
Oh my god.
Just slices Kobu's head off.
Oh, he slices the Mamushi's heads off. When did Boruto transfer the karma to his sword hilt? I'm sorry. I'm done. Boruto with the karma. He's doing the technique. Oh, he's absorbing it. Okay, yeah.
I mean, execute him.
Does he even really need to absorb it? It's like barely on him.
I know. It's like Madara's Amaterasu. It just went away. All Kobu had to do is take his jacket off.
Well, go ahead, Kobu. It's one measly shinobi. Why don't you go ahead and detain him? That was a Shinju. You should understand now. This requires our immediate attention. Please allow me to do my job. And don't consider why and how you're here and how we almost killed you. Yes, I request that you do. However, okay, is he gonna please? Interrogation is yet to end. Nara. Oh my god.
Nara's Hikamaru. You already know where this is going.
Oh, absolutely. I especially love it. Nara's Hikamaru. Listen well. Yeah, I gotta include that. Nara's Hikamaru.
Nara's Hikamaru. We need to remember to keep saying that.
Don't think I'll leave this unsettled. I hope he's pissed when this interrogation continues. Once everything is brought to light, we of the Land of Fire will respond accordingly. Mark my words. Interesting.
I hope that like everything goes wrong because of Unigine.
I hope they don't just be like, "Oh yeah, you're fired from Hokage, but you can go back to your normal life now."
But he just changes his mind. Actually, he's kind of a swell dude.
I kind of like that guy.
The way he smiled at me on the rooftop there.
Yeah. By the way, they're all just saying this in front of Boruto as if he's not there.
I know. Does he even realize that Boruto just saved him?
Ignore the saving him. That's freaking Boruto. Detain him.
Also, given that Sai's walking away with Kobu, yeah, so they ruined Sai. All right, so say all that hype for nothing.
Oh my god, he is walking away with Kobu. Oh my god.
So it just yeah. I don't care if Sai becomes Hokage anymore. It's just all ruined anyway.
Well, what if Sai is walking away to get him away from Shikamaru to explain that Shikamaru's evil and Sai wants to get Kobu in on it to make him the next Hokage? He's gonna
kill Kobu and take Kobu's place.
Yeah. This Mamushi thing's gonna end. Shikamaru's gonna be called back to the interrogation room. Sai's just gonna be sitting with like his legs crossed, be like, hey, like drinking a cup of coffee.
Shall we continue?
His hands, he's gonna have his hands in like the like this position, like
He's gonna do the the Jigen chin pose, like where he's waiting. He's like, took you long enough. Sit. Update me on the situation.
Yeah. Well, welcome, former Hokage.
Yeah.
So anyways, Frog jumps off.
Or you can do a welcome, Lord Hokage, or should I say Shikamaru Nara?
Okay, so Koji jumps in front of Boruto. Well, was this all a coincidence? Or did you I'd say to Kobu. Bro, Koji's going to say he knew. There was one solution, but that man must die. This is still my opinion on the matter. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this for Sage debate.
Was it a solution or not? That doesn't sound like a solution, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to Sage debate. Must isn't an opinion. And continuing on. Bro, Boruto's face looks the most annoyed I've ever seen him. I love it. So man, remember we were hyping up this whole like narrative like angle they could have been playing at, and they just did in like the most lazy way.
Wow, what a surprise!
Boruto saved Gozu. Everyone, listen up! Inogene's mind transmission formation is back online. Are you all right? Okay, thank goodness, Shika-chan. Things are fine in here. What's going on outside? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This whole, like, angle that they went with here, the story just, like, killed my mood. It's like, that's
I know, bro.
That's all.
I'm just waiting to see if the spoiler from Kitamaki's title is even gonna happen or not.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll tell you what it was at the end.
Like, this feels almost like this whole thing here was a waste of time until whatever we get later. The only narrative thing I can even say we kind of got out of this whole situation was Inogene's line about being a ninja. And then technically, if you want to count Shikamaru's, but I don't think that was really
about being a ninja.
Well, Shikamaru's line, yes, but that wasn't really related to this as much.
Yeah, I forgot that Inogene had one too.
Inogene did have one, yeah. That's like the closest thing we got.
Yeah, like there's no point being a ninja, yeah.
Yeah, right there. Well, not in being a ninja, in becoming a ninja. This has nothing to do with being a ninja.
Yeah, the graduation exam is where he's thinking about.
There's no
I'm not gonna lie. This isn't the worst. This isn't like a chapter Jura's reason for leaving, or chapter 25 Momoshiki, Boruto, and Sarada type of situation.
But I think this chapter's only done. It's done way more harm than good, to say the least.
I really enjoyed the setup they had going into it. It's not that this chapter is doing anything wrong. It's that my expectations were much higher than this for where they were going. I was genuinely excited, and this is all they've done with it, and it's next to nothing.
I mean, it's kind of like the Ada love charm reveal thing, but at the same time, I feel like this is even worse than that. Like, that one, to be fair though, I would say the expectations for that were even higher than the expectations for this. And I would say the payoff was better than it was for this. But that was just, both things were higher. So similarly, like, underwhelming.
Like, yeah, they did all the things, but like, there's no feeling in
they didn't
any
do all
of
the
this.
things. No, I'm not going to say they did side.
They did side, but... Yeah. In terms of the, like, Inojin, Boruto, Koji, Kobu, Mamushi dynamic here that I would think they were gonna do, like, they went through the motions, but that's all they did. They just went through the motions.
Exactly. They did the tee. They did some baseball swings on the tee, but they didn't even get to, like, the softball pitch warm-up.
I'm not gonna lie.
Not all the actual pitch at 100 miles an hour.
So... nothing here is nonsensical, doesn't make any sense. Nothing here is like that in this regard.
Well,
okay, let me take that. Okay, well, let me not exaggerate. But, like, when you compare that to the sand mission where everything is wrong and backwards and the worst, at the very least, there's still, like, some thematic feeling to it. Boruto changing fate, you can, like, feel the weight thematically there as he's fighting Jura and everything, to where it's worthwhile to an extent. This feels so hollow to me in comparison.
Well, it's also just isn't changing fate in this scene because Koji foresaw it. So,
well, it's not about changing fate. It would be about
I know.
Okay, okay.
But then when you look at thematics, okay, so what is the theme here? Screw your child. Because, I mean, that's what I got from Sai.
If someone's asleep, snap. That's all you gotta do.
Wake him right up. I mean, if you want to say Inojin's decision was saying what wouldn't be worth becoming a ninja, okay, but that's not a decision.
Sai also didn't make a decision. When he said, just tell me what to do, Shikamaru, I'll listen.
Shikamaru never told him what to do.
He told him to go to the roof with him, and that did nothing. Shikamaru and Sai did nothing. The only thing he's done is walk away with Kobu after it's been settled.
Yeah, they ruined Sai.
That was just a grand thing.
They ruined all Sai had.
I'm not gonna say that yet, because I still think everything they've done with Sai could be leading to something coming up in the future. It could all still make sense with Sai.
Well, yeah, but it's increasingly less likely because
I know.
Sai already was doing the, okay, Shikamaru, what do you want me to do? Versus, I'm done playing your game, Shikamaru. Like, type of response. And it wasn't about his child. It was about, I'm trusting you, Shikamaru. You seem to know what you're doing, type of thing.
I know. Oh, it's
and if
awful.
That's what he's doing, the best you're gonna get is him betraying Kobu for Shikamaru.
But that's why it can't be the case. But that's why I'm worried it is.
Exactly. What's gonna be?
Oh God. So technically addressing the elephant in the room, you know Mello's argument against me here. It's not over. This is set up for a future thing. Look at what Kobu says. That doesn't change this here and now. What about this scene? Like, come on.
Exactly. You can't only have setup.
Literally.
At some point, you gotta pay it off well.
Like, you can have setup and payoff at the same time. On one single day. It's back online. Are you all right? Oh, thank goodness, Shika-chan. I still love Shika-chan, by the way. They have not ruined Hada yet. Things are fine in here. Not much anyways. Yeah. What's going on outside? In these past few minutes, he's multiplied a lot. Okay. I'll give them that. Just at a glance, he's around 200 bodies now. So, Whereas, yes, I'm more enraged than ever. At least it's more than it was last chapter.
Yeah, so, well, that entirely depends on which few minutes. But if we assume he went from 100 to 200 in the Sarada panel, that's still 10 times over Koji's minimum.
I know. And by the way, that's also accounting for Sarada and probably Kawaki off screen and probably Boruto killing a bunch more of them as well. So it's just other Mamushis have been multiplying.
Yeah. But also, you have to keep in mind. See, here's the thing. So yes, he's getting dumber now at 200, finally. But there's a reason why they were keeping it to 20 to 30. And that's why this is still a problem. The power scaling again. They wanted to keep it to 20 to 30 so it was manageable. That is to say, 10 is too smart. 20 to 30 is perfect. Over 30 is there's too many Mabushis. He's at 200. They should be overwhelmed. Because otherwise it's not too many. This isn't too many, clearly. They've been fine. They've been bodying him. Yeah. Now, if you want to say, oh, Sarada's going blind and now she can't actually handle all these Mabushis anymore, it's stuff like that. And Boruto's getting tired from using Karma and so on. Okay, so be it. Do that. I expect that coming up soon. If that never happens, what are we doing? Did we just get the numbers wrong? Was that a typo? Did Koji actually say 200 to 300 and every iteration got the 20 to 30 wrong? Did Ikebana forget a 0 at the end of both numbers?
Oh my god. Well, if anything, Kamui, this just further reinforces numbers in Japanese are meaningless.
Yeah.
I told you. I still don't. I still think that Sarada's Ohirume ability, the black hole thing, I don't think it has like a chakra amount per individual clone it takes in. I think that if Sarada put each of the 4 spheres like at the 4 corners of the village to where the entire village is within the domain, which I don't think she can do for the record, then I think she would just be able to get all 200 Mamushis just as easily as if she did that, she could get 1 Mamushi.
I don't know. I'm just taking the stance of I don't know until they say.
I get that. It's just I'm going off vibes, but it's really vibing with me. That's the way it is.
Well, I mean, on the other hand, though, you could say, why is she going so blind? Maybe it's because she's pulled in like 30 Ryus, essentially, versus the 1.
It's possible.
But then again, she passed out versus Ryu and did it to Mamushi, and, well, she went blind, I guess, but she's also not passed out, so...
But at that point, it feels like it would be not based on weight, but based on chakra of the individual. So, for example, let's just say Tucci randomly weighs twice as much as Mamushi. What, could Sarada pull him in like 3,000 times easier than Mamushi? That doesn't feel right.
And it can also be the time that it's active. That is to say, if they're stronger, it'll take longer to pull them in, and that is the problem.
I don't think that is the case, though. I think it's just based on weight.
We don't know.
And realistically, they're all relative in weight, like 100 to 150 pounds. Realistically, how heavy all these people are. But anyways, likely the result of this severe intelligence declines. Oh, severe intelligence decline, eh? So they're quantifying it. It's severe now.
Also, shout out Chocho, beating these base Boruto level people.
Yeah, so I'm taking this. I'm going to put this in mistakes. You know why? Well, there's something that's being said here that's incorrect.
I know. Sha.
Yeah, from Shosho.
To be fair, she isn't Sarada or Sakura. So maybe she has her own version.
Okay. Yeah, she's also not a fusion of them. By the way, not in butterfly mode, not being assisted by Shikadai. Just 1v1 obliterating the head of this Mamushi.
That's what I'm saying,
speed
bro.
blitz a one shot.
This I'm not gonna say this chapter, but this arc it's just ruined the entire. This broke the verse.
That was a huge thud for landing on the ground. Jeez, this is Team 10. We're
Chocho
taking
can
on
just one shot Barry and Naruto at this point.
We're taking on those Ram paging idiots as we speak. But there's no wind to them. We're all
They're freaking clock grind. They know. Yeah. They're treating these Mamushis like clock grind when they're not supposed to be.
I know, bro. Freaking worse than the claw grime. They struggled against the claw grime.
Oh, dude, if low key, bro, we have to justify a Team Nishikacho going from struggling with one regular claw grime to bodying like 10 times the amount of Shinjus.
Okay, Kamui,
were the claw grime really just that strong all along?
So Kamui, you're gonna laugh. I'm gonna share my screen in the way that you can see my full screen. So
yeah, I feel like if you just rewrote Mamushi to just like summoning claw grime, this would make a lot more sense.
So here we have the Nara clan symbol in the middle. The one on the left they say is the Yamanaka. That means the one on the right is the Akamichi. So I don't know if you ever noticed. This is the Akamichi clan symbol. You've probably never seen this before.
Yeah, sideways sand village.
Yeah. You probably also never seen the Yamanaka clan symbol either. I do not recognize these. Nara
I've
one
seen
I did.
it, but didn't have it memorized or anything.
Yeah. So again, memorize it. Akamichi clan symbol.
They look like butterfly wings, I guess.
Do we think there's like an Akamichi water tower up here?
It's Ishiki's eye, actually.
Like
Ishiki's watching. That's where he is.
It's very similar.
Right? It is definitely similar. But it's lacking that it doesn't really have the the edge of the wings on the sides. I don't know how to word it, but like the up and down.
Well, it's because it's a diamond, not a circle, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying Ishiki's eye.
Seemingly, Himawari also just took out her own Mamushi as well, by the way. Yeah, you remember like chapter 1 when she was like significantly weaker than Chocho, by the way?
Okay, Himawari I can excuse because Ninetales Awakening, we've seen her training, blah, 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 whatever.
Okay, so she can be better with the Ninetales. If she is in base, which to be fair, we don't know if she is or not. Just trying to scroll down to see. But we haven't seen her eyes. I'm not going to base it based on this.
I'm based on her hair because we see what her hair is supposed to look like.
I mean, to be fair, if you look at her hair, it's not normal hair really either. It's kind of swirly.
Yeah, but it's not really the Ninetales hair. Either way. Himawari, whatever. We don't even know what form she's in.
Well, to be fair, she's doing the attack she always does. She only kicks. I don't think she's ever thrown a punch in her life. Like, why she always?
She has in the Ninetales form. She does like a swipey punch thing to Jura.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not really gonna count that, but yeah,
like
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But yeah, all she does is kick. But I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just gonna forever meme Chocho Team 10 strength in general, like for the rest of my life. I'm just gonna keep coming back to the fact that Team 10 can just body Boruto. Because remember, 2 Mamushis threw Boruto against the wall in this arc.
By the way,
we see this team with 4 Mamushis dead on the ground.
By the way, so I'm so glad. I'm so glad I have this. So what clan is Shikadai from? Because it's not the Nara.
He's from the Steam Village.
Not the Yamanaka, not the Akamichi. It's just the...
It's got part of the clan symbol, just missing the other parts.
It's the next generation symbol.
They're going to use their last resort plan.
Now that it's come to this.
Is that going to be Damon? I don't know why that'd be their last resort, but like. What plan is that? Yep, it is going to be. It is Damon.
Excuse me. Every last one of them will swarm together because they're idiots, so we'll concentrate all our manpower and round them up in one foul swoop. No, wait, stop. You're using me as bait? I was not part of this decision. I see. I like this plan. It's nice and simple. It would have been better if we did that right from the start. So,
I mean, I agree.
That's funny. So by the way, can we just say that they've retconned Damon here, by the way? He would not.
Well, the fact that he likes the plan, I suppose, yeah.
I mean, he can like it from a fighting perspective, but he didn't like it from a fighting perspective in the code arc when he prioritized his sister over fighting. So, and he didn't like it like a couple chapters ago when he seriously told Ada, "I'll protect you no matter what. Don't worry." Like, what happened on that day?
Well, I mean, to be fair, he is kind of saying that it doesn't matter how many come in here. He'll protect her.
I know, but still, Ada doesn't like this. He shouldn't like this.
Okay, but what if he said, "Shut up"? Also, we need to actually figure that out. So which shut up was it?
Oh my god, I think it was the first one. Stupid.
It was. Yeah, but that was so underwhelming for the chapter.
I know. As if it's some big
What's
moment.
What's the side say?
Oh, yeah. Let's see the side text. With this, I hate this text, by the way. With this new shocking plan, the demon
on the battlefield makes his move. The final stage of battle commences.
Commences? It looked like Gamabuta to me at first, or like challenges. Like, I could tell what's happening. Bro, this is the worst font I've ever seen.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I agree. But also the final stage of battle. If we take this literally, we are going into Act 3.
Yeah, I was agreeing. I completely agree.
And if that's the case, the arc ends next chapter based on pacing. It's like a 4-chapter arc. Ikimoto's not one been known to extend Act 3. So, we're getting 2 chapters max.
Hey, you know what? The fact that the arc isn't over here, if it's not, assuming the next chapter isn't a new arc.
Jordan has to show up and tell Mamushi to leave next chapter.
Yeah, at the start of it. Yeah, so assuming next chapter continues the arc, that's progress.
Yeah, so we have chapters 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. This was 31. If we say it's going to be in equal parts, that's 6 chapters. So you have 3 chapters part Act 1, 3 chapters Act 2, 3 chapters Act 3. I mean, we should get 3 more chapters. If you get all 3, that's true progress. If you get less, that's kind of similar to usual, but...
Bro, you know what's sad?
Usual would be next chapter is the end, so we'll see.
Unironically, low-key, Jura could show up next chapter and bring Mamushi home because of this. I could see it.
I know, but yeah, you've done enough damage to this village.
Yeah.
Just to troll us out of Damon versus Mamushi.
Oh, stop. That would be too
nuts. To be fair, though, I guess this gets into another thing. So, as we've seen blatantly throughout these past few chapters, Sarada, who's too slow to do literally anything to Damon, can just body like 20 Mamushis at once. Delta can kick them all one at a time, kill them all. Boruto and Kawaki can fight them. Team Noshikacho can fight them. Inojin and Kobu's body can dodge Mamushi for like 10 minutes straight. I mean, why should we fear for Ada's life? With Damon? It's not even just Damon, actually. Because, you know, Team 10, Boruto, Kawaki, Sarada, and Delta can also come to Ada's house. Also, where is Mitsuki? What happened to him?
Well, you know...
Has there not been a single Shinju in his sector?
Oh my god.
Let's go back and figure out where he is. No, actually, no, wait, hold on. Mitsuki was in the interrogation. Where did he go?
Right, yeah. And we don't know if he left, because I remember complaining about that. We just don't see him in the room anymore. He just left.
We're gonna figure this out.
Like, unannounced, off screen, randomly in panel. No, because it was in the middle of a scene. Because he was in the room, and they don't cut away. And then he's just no longer in the room. He just poofed.
I'm just gonna keep... Yeah, Mitsuki asked if he should forcibly break out.
Oh my god.
He says, wait for an opening. Go if you can, Roger. We're gonna look at this. Next few chapters here. Because, like... I'm just gonna look at every panel that includes Mitsuki.
Yeah, when the last time we see Mitsuki.
So the last time you see him, just him saying Roger.
It might be.
Okay, he's in the room with Kobu.
That's probably the chapter.
Konohamaru just intrudes. Mitsuki's still in the room.
Yep.
Doesn't know what Konohamaru's doing.
One of these times is gonna be the last.
And they summon the Hokage. It's his turn.
Yeah, well, he's still in there. Mitsuki's still in there when Shikamaru's in there. So you went back really early. I don't know why you went back that early, but better safe than sorry.
Well, I had to be absolutely certain.
Well, let's keep in mind, this all happened several days ago. So. Just keep that in mind.
Konohamaru's been in there for a long time. Okay, so I'm just going to keep track here because we might not see him again. Mitsuki is in chapter 30, page 12 to 13, where he asks for Hokage again. Boruto's sword shenanigans, Shikamaru stalling. Shikamaru enters. Mitsuki's just not there. And you just never see him again, I guess.
Yeah. He's just not in the room every other time we see the room.
We don't know where he is.
Yeah, so
there's no update on Mitsuki.
The last two panels we have of Mitsuki is just him having a ... as he's sitting down in the room. And he just Fairly Odd Parents poofed out of there. So there you go.
Yeah. That's so weird, bro. That's the last to see a Mitsuki in that top left.
Yep. Reminds me of My Hero Academia's ending. I only said that to make Space mad. But
is he gonna be there in this final part?
So I have a couple problems with this. I guess it's going back to the chapter.
Really?
What's that?
Is it really?
Believe it or not. What's the plan? What guy goes past the real simple easy right over to Ada. Here is one of them. So, I guess it's above then. So first of all, okay, last resort plan. I'm surprised this is even a resort plan in the first place, because this means this is within planning. So why wasn't this any plan previously? This means that Shikamaru could have done this. So this means off screen, it wasn't just Damon refusing and everyone else not incorporating Damon because they know better or whatever. They were just too stupid. They just didn't do it. Even though they could have. At any point, Shikamaru could have used Damon as his last resort.
Yeah, he just didn't do it.
Yeah, so all of those alternate futures where the world just ends, Shikamaru just didn't use Damon as a last resort.
What's also that one future of like Damon fighting Mamushi is like a last resort plan. It's like the least likely one. That's what Koji was seeing.
Oh my god. So my next problem with this, Shikamaru just entirely eroded his trust with Ada. Ada's never gonna like him ever again. And Ada's the person that Shikamaru is worried is going to take over the world effortlessly if she wants. And she has Ada has Damon, her lapdog. And we know that the moment that Ada doesn't like someone, she can just go sick Damon on them and kill them if she wants.
Okay.
So why isn't Shikamaru going to die next chapter? To Damon.
So ignoring that, as well as the fact that Ada's aware that Sara and Sumire might have been assigned to kill her. Which she's totally okay with, by the way. Whereas I see what you're saying. You already know Ada's gonna go back to flirty buddy with Shikamaru in like tomorrow, right?
She will when they ruin her. Yeah. But until they ruin her, she shouldn't.
Exactly why they're gonna do that. It's gonna ruin her. Surely you understand by now how this goes.
But you understand, Ada, right now, is not okay with this.
I know, she's gonna have to see 200 Mamushis.
So she's not gonna be okay with Shikamaru. Ever again, realistically.
Well, hell, everyone else is okay with it. That's probably the excuse you're gonna make. Well, Damon, Boruto, Koji, Amado, Kawaki, everyone else was fine with it, so I guess they can't hate Shikamaru for it. You just hate everyone.
So also, if Shikamaru has been willing to use Damon like this, as Ada and Damon as bait, why didn't he do this the past 3 years to draw code out?
Why don't you just ask Damon to do literally anything ever?
Since apparently he's just down. Screw Ada. His one sister that he loves.
The problem is, it goes both ways, and that's what makes this hard. Because on one hand, well, why is it okay? Well, because they're after Ada, which means he gets to be by Ada when they're attacked. What's the problem? Well, they're after Ada.
Yeah.
Whereas if he goes and invites Hidari, who's not after Ada, Ada's fine. And that kind of goes both ways. But of course, then she's in danger because he's not there. That's where it gets tricky.
See, also the worst part of this. So Shikamaru is going to concentrate all our manpower there. So what he means by that is he's going to send Boruto, Sarada, Kawaki, probably Mitsuki if he exists anymore. Ikimoto forgot him. He's just not a character anymore. He's going to send everyone over there. It's possible Damon's just not even going to fight. He's going to be like the final boss. They have to get to Damon. Are they going to even be able to do that?
Oh my god. That's kind of funny.
But also, how is Shikamaru going to tell the Mamushis that where Ada is?
Either that or he's gonna ask Ada to use her Senrigan, even though she doesn't want to do that and probably won't do it, and she can just refuse, and there's nothing you can do about that.
See, the worst thing they can do, the absolute worst thing they can do, if Ada's like, well, I see where you're coming from, Shikamaru. Alright, this is the best plan. Bro, if they do that, I'm gonna hate Ada. I will hate her.
And then she gets devoured because of it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hate. I will buy a 2 blue vortex just to burn it.
Okay, so what do you think the single worst thing they could do for the rest of this arc is? Only one. The absolute worst. Only pick one.
I think the worst thing they could do is have Mamushi beat Damon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's not that he outsmarts Damon to get around Damon to get Ada. No, he just straight up beats Damon. Then
yeah, just outstats him. You know, he gives him the Boruto treatment. Just presses him. Oh,
like two Mamushis are like brawling with Damon.
See, I feel like this would be a lot better if this was one of those plans that aren't actually the plan, and obviously not going to be the case next chapter, to where they are going to, like it's going to be like, you know, the Sound Force, Sasuke, you must die, or like on Mount Myoboku, Naruto, you must die to learn Sage Mode. I want it to be like that, to where it's like, yeah, they're going to chase Ada. I'm going to transform into Ada and run to the other side of the village. Like, if they do that, that'd be a lot better.
But then you'd have to ask why they didn't just do that to begin with. I guess because they weren't dumb enough. You know, they're supposed to be dumb enough at 20 to 30, and now they're at 200, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, they wanted for, like, the scatter thing. Ignore why they didn't do it after 20 to 30, but, you know. But also, really? You're Shikamaru, the guy who makes 52 plans in, like, 2 seconds. You've exhausted all of them, you're down to your last resort, and it's this?
You get the next 200 moves planned versus Tamari, by the way. He's had days to plan this one. With Koji telling him what to do every step of the way, too.
Like, how did we get here? So, another question.
Also. So, why was Abeno on that phone call if he's just irrelevant? Just don't include him in the phone call.
Abeno
That's not to say that he can't be, like, pivotal in the next chapter or something, but, like, bro has not made an appearance since that phone call. Oh, why was he included?
I'm also curious, do we think this is Shikamaru's plan entirely independent of Koji? Do we think Koji saw this with 10 directions? He probably did. Do we think this is Koji's plan that he told Shikamaru? Or, like, how do we see this going down?
I think Koji saw it, but let Shikamaru come up with the plan. Like last time.
Okay. So if this is the case, why do we think Shikamaru didn't tell Ada about this plan?
Well, pretty obvious, because she wouldn't have approved.
I know, but that's a problem, though. Because, again, this goes back to my initial problem. Ada doesn't approve. If Ada's not devoured, what's gonna go? It's the same problem with Kobu. If Kobu doesn't die, and if the Shinju everything isn't wrapped up in the next, like, 5 days, like, politically, Konoha's screwed. Like, you have to consider the long-term implications here.
Well, I guess that's why it's a last resort as opposed to the first resort.
Bro, get out of here with stupid last resort. This was freaking Shikamaru's plan from the get-go, bro. Let's be honest.
You just waiting to use this.
Even though he didn't use it anytime earlier for whatever reason. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he's letting starting to go blind.
Koji's also letting it happen too, by the way. So much for needing the Mangekyo Sharingan against Jura or whatever.
I mean, I can't wait for Sumire to just do the Boruto sword treatment onto Sarda's eye and just fix it.
It just made the whole sand arc meaningless. Oh, whatever. No, but I think that...
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. So, remember, she can use it for and only for Boruto. She did not use it for Boruto here either.
You're not wrong.
This has nothing to do with Boruto at all. She's doing it for Ada, if anything.
Yeah. But my complaint does go back to the fact this is even a resort in the first place, let alone a last resort. The fact this is even on the table. Like, if Shikamaru isn't going to let Ada know in advance, And assuming this isn't part of the plan to where Ada can't know for whatever reason, not because she wouldn't approve of it, but for whatever reason, she needs to act in the way to where she doesn't know, or whatever, for the plan to work. Which I don't think that's happening, but hypothetically.
Well, it's clearly not here.
Yeah, because I mean, she's finding out here anyways.
He didn't tell Damon before either. You know, it's the first time he's saying it.
But if Ada's just going to disapprove, then this isn't realistically on the table for Shikamaru. And so there's no reason Shikamaru shouldn't let her know in advance to try and convince her to get her permission.
This is kind of funny. I understand that it doesn't apply to Boruto, Kawaki, and Sarada, and Damon. But, like, technically speaking, can't Ada just abuse her love charm and make the other people not follow the plan?
Well, yeah, but she can do that to Shikamaru, too, which is crazy, so...
Well, except Shikamaru doesn't do anything she says ever anyway. I guess it just depends on the person.
Yeah, but we know that
at the very least, Delta's not going to do it if she tells her not to.
Okay, that's funny.
Delta and Chocho.
Yeah, don't send Konohamaru over there.
He's just going to fall over and die.
He's going to want to devour.
Yes, he's going to start calling Ada-chan instead.
But I don't think this is one of those scenarios where ask for forgiveness rather than permission applies, considering the control Ada realistically has over him. Like, Ada's untouchable to Shikamaru. Shikamaru can't do this.
I mean, it could be a cool thing if they play a game of Shikamaru's gotten too comfortable with Ada, and he's kind of, like, forgotten, per se, like, who she really is. Maybe you can say, oh, that's stupid for him to forget because it's Shikamaru, but I could see how he's been around her so much that he's gotten so comfortable that it's, like, it kind of, from the front of his mind to the back of his mind, like, what she is. You could play with that. I don't think they're going to, but they could.
Yeah, this could be like Death Note. Spoilers for Death Note for anyone listening. This could be like Light getting rid of a god of death, you know, getting rid of Rim, killing a god to get him out of the way. I don't think it's like that because, first of all, he's letting Ada know. Second of all, unless we're going to get some crazy flashback of Koji and Shikamaru scheming something up as if
this scheme to let Ada get devoured.
As if Ada couldn't hear that anyways. Unless they use Inogene's mind transfer, but then Inogene probably would have said something or told Ada or something at some point. I don't think that's happening either.
Yeah, knowing him.
Exactly. After this chapter, ugh. So I don't think that's happening. So unless Shikamaru's just been scheming for the past 3 years to get rid of Ada all in one foul swoop, as he's saying here, but I don't think he's been doing that either. Yeah, but then it's
like, okay, but like, why on earth would you prefer Mamushi with Ada's power over Ada?
But also, let's not...
This plan is for Mamushi to devour Ada, and then for them to immediately kill Mamushi and not free Ada. And they just think Damon's gonna be okay with that.
Exactly. But, like, I'm not gonna pretend like Shikamaru wants to be honest, tried and true, play by the book, you know, following the rules or whatever. But, like, didn't Ada, like, politically negotiate similar to, like, Amado? She, like, seeked asylum in Konoha, and she's, like, an official civilian or whatever here. Like, I don't think you can, like, legally do this, right? Like, that's also another aspect.
Whereas, yes, Shikamaru's already broken the law, so I guess that doesn't matter.
I know, he's not going to care about that. But more realistically, something he should care about. I'm sure he thinks his plan's going to go fine and all, but he's still risking his, in my opinion, greatest battle asset. Because of Ada and Damon, the Leaf is practically untouchable.
Well, ignoring the fact that they haven't lifted a finger to help in a single
I know. Kamui, I know you probably want to end soon since it's like past 3 a.m.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna sleep 3 hours.
Okay, so you do want to end immediately.
Well, we should, considering I'm gonna sleep 3 hours, I mean.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, though?
I was gonna say Sauron and Miss Anne are here. Sauron just left though. Okay, well I was gonna say Sauron could just join next time. Same with Miss Anne, but oh well, for Sauron, I guess.
we can have Miss Anne come back on. I mean, technically I haven't eaten yet because I'm distracted, but I'm also so distracted I'm not finishing what I'm doing. So let's just say I'm gonna sleep 2 hours. Like, granted, I'm calling out, but
at this point, Kamui, I'd honestly
I still have to wake up.
up.
Yeah, at this point, do I just stay up before going to bed? But then I'm gonna be a horrible sleep schedule for the following day. So.
You know what? Okay, AI is gonna make this so helpful. You know how you can schedule a text? You should be able to like somehow schedule a call, so that you wouldn't have to wake up.
You can schedule a text. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
How do you do that?
When you're making a text, do the 3 dot bubble things on the drop down menu?
Does it work on Facebook Messenger?
I have no idea. It works. I mean, like on like a text, like on a phone. But maybe you use Facebook Messenger for work. What?
Well, the person that I have the message, I have them on Facebook Messenger.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, I guess you could just text it, but I feel like you probably shouldn't just text it. You probably should call, especially if they text you back immediately asking for whatever details and you just don't respond because you're asleep. I feel like that'd be bad.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like they have us text one of our coworkers that like what for college just to make it easy. Like this girl is just the one you contact for these things, but I already told her in advance before I even told you about it, that I might not be coming in tomorrow because of it.
Okay.
And she said, just let me know in the morning. But
oh wow,
so it's not like that gonna be unexpectedly doing it. I did warn them a day in advance. And at this point, I am definitely doing it because I'm not going to go into work after 2 hours of sleep and constantly blowing my nose constantly every 2 seconds. So,
well, Kamui, I guess I'll be the responsible one here and force you to go to bed.
Thank you.
And we can just do
Please
all
do
of
so.
the other stuff next time. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot. Shrivel it up. Please rest. Okay, yeah. Not gonna. Okay. Okay. Well, and on that note, good night, everybody. Ikimoto failed. We'll talk about the chapter more next time.